You make my heart sing. Let's see who comes on the freaking live tonight. I was about to ask. I was about to ask. Hey Nicole, how are you? Make sure y'all wait in. Y'all double tap the live stream and everything. I'm the first this time. I'm never first. I know. That's kind of funny, Nicole. Was wondering about you. Welcome, boy. Look, no way you and Nicole are the first two people in here. That is quite hilarious, in my opinion. I think there's something very hilarious about that. It's low key an iconic chat beef. Welcome, everybody. Somebody said Nicole missed me. Welcome, everybody, on your way in. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream. You guys, so let me tell you something. I was going to get up here, like, I was getting so ready. It was like 8 o'clock. I was like, yes. I was like, finally, I'm going to be up here, back to my normal schedule. I'm going to get up here at 9:45. Why? Somebody said, looking so different, Jules. I know. It's the hair, isn't it? um, and also, I don't have makeup on. Like, I can't wait to actually do a beat and do my hair. I think it's going to look better. I think I got something in my hair, too, by the way. I gotta spritz it with some water. Spritz it with some water. But anyways, I had put a scarf on my head earlier too. So hey, how you doing? Love the hair. Thanks. I'm doing really good. I hope everybody in here is doing well as well. So I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna get up here. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get up here at like 8. It was like around 8 o'clock. I was like, I'm gonna get up here, and I went to go get ready. Everything. Somebody said the scarf. Yeah. Where is it at? It's right here. I had this scarf on. I don't know. Maybe it had something else on there. And I don't need a new face more if you were just scaring me. Nicole, we always try to tell you that. I don't know why you was listening to him. I still don't know why Nicole was listening to him. Yo, welcome back, Adrian. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream on y'all way in. She's talking about some rude. So look, somebody say, dang, she pretty. Thanks, y'all. So, for instance, I was about to, like, get up here. Something got in my way. And I was like, dang, why every time I get ready to, like, get up here, it's some type of interference? So, I ended up laying down. And when I did lay down, I was like, ooh. I was like, maybe I actually am sleepy for real. Because when I got up super early this morning and I just was hustling and bustling, I was deep cleaning things. Like, I'm basically like spring cleaning, throwing things away, everything like that. And I was like, maybe I actually am tired. I was like, I need to actually go to sleep. And as soon as I was going to go to sleep earlier in the day, somebody called me. Some Aries person FaceTimes me, and I'm thinking to myself, like, this is so convenient. I'm about to literally, I was so close to falling asleep. And they called me one time, I was able to sleep through it. They called me right back again. I was like, you know what, low key, when people be doing stuff like that, I do find out just a tad bit disrespectful, especially if we don't talk like that. Especially if, like, we don't have that connection. I feel like low key that's kind of disrespectful. Welcome everybody. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream on your way in. Nicole, what you mean you almost passed? What you mean you almost died? Hey, Marco is funny. Somebody says bullshito. What's up with Snapshot Sniper? I think something wrong with them. Welcome back, Dino. Somebody said Mo if Nicole, how unlucky. Hey Queen, hope your night is good. It's been really well so far. Oh my gosh, Drury, is that you? Cats will be cats. Cats will be cats. So I started deep cleaning again earlier today, right? And I told myself, I was like, oh, this is the perfect time for me to watch the Filipino drama. And as soon as I started, like, I got distracted. I'm not gonna lie, I got distracted and I ended up eating. I was like, oh, let me go get me some food. I can watch it and eat some food on my little break I prepared for myself. Totally forgot. I'm like, yo, I was like, she's gonna be so upset. She died after one night with Donkey Dan. What? Hair looking pretty. Thanks, Richard Davis. Hair looking so very beautiful. Thanks, Dino. Somebody said, sup, nice fit. Thanks, y'all. I'm in my pajamas. I'm in my pajamas. Somebody said, oh my gosh, that's so stunning. Like, you just traveled to the past. Cats will be cats. One of these days, I'm going to, for real, travel to the past. I'm going to, for real, travel to the past. And I'm going to let you know. Somebody said April Fool's, LOL, at least for me. Nicole, I really believed you. You really got me on this. Somebody said the hair, why she took so long to live. No, for real, you guys. I literally, if I really wanted to prepare to be on live, I would have did my makeup. But I had like interference earlier. Like things just kind of got in my way, and then it made me realize I was actually very sleepy. So I went to sleep. Somebody said this is lingerie. Oh my gosh, it's pajamas though. I wish I fell in love, but no one wants me. I have everything they want. I'm kind and caring and supportive, and I'm big hearted. If you can please tell me something that can cheer me up. Okay, welcome, Infinite Wolf. Somebody said hello. Somebody said, is the hair real? You want to see me? You want me to see me? What you want to do? See me do? I love my writer's deck tarot. Why would I say I love my writer's deck tarot? Why did I think of something disgusting? Why did I think of something disgusting? No, but let me do let me do this one because I felt like Spirit led me to do this. Thank you so much, Spirit. Amen. Somebody said nighttime, morning time, all the time. All your outfits are always looking beautiful. Thanks, Dino. Wolf got a bottle of lotion. Love yourself. I'm so weak. Somebody said, Nicole, why didn't you miss me? You're annoying and mean to me. So yeah. Hold on, let me make sure I can see every comment that's coming up here. I think that is beneficial for me to do that. I'm gonna do it on this side too. You're annoying and mean to me, Dino Bambino. Jury, if you one day stumble on your favorite content creator that has not posted for 2 months, what would be your theory? A, it's dead. It's dead. I'm sorry. B, probably took a break. C, quit it. To be real, cats will be cats. I think about all three of those things at the same time sometimes. Like in fear, I just keep scanning. I'm like, oh, what happened to them? What happened to them? Like recently, that happened. So look, cats will be cats. Like I think that sometimes when I be seeing people who no longer post, I assume that something like they got really busy in life. Hopefully not depressed, but I be thinking that they got really busy in life, and that's why they're not able to post anymore. Like I had this account building and then I no longer had access to it, but it's partly because I lost my password. I lost my password and the only place that I changed my phone number and I couldn't remember my email. It was a predicament. And the only place that had access that was already logged in was my freaking MacBook, and then my MacBook screen broke really bad. I should show you guys. I'm going to show you guys what my screen looks like. Give me a second. Hold on, real quick pull for who was it? Wolf. I don't know if Wolf's still in here. Did somebody time him out for being annoying or something? Curly hair today, nice, thanks. Nicole, go to Adam and Eve, buy you something to f yourself. Dan, y'all know that Nicole is in middle school, right? She's a responsible middle school moderator. Hey, my surname is Subramoni. It sucks being alone, but making music is cool. I'm in 3 bands. One is black metal, one is tribute to the band Doors, and another is on working right now. But music's my life. I love making music. Infinite Wolf, just put it in your music then. You know, channel that energy to your music. Wolf makes me sick. Let's see what's probably next for you. You're looking better than Marilyn Monroe. I'm weak. Oh, we got Jacquees in here. Now let me stop. Dino, what can you do, bro? Did I miss some comments, y'all? She got some pillow head, fellas. What are y'all talking about? Moa said that him and Nicole could be soulmates because they arrived up here. They were the first two people to be up here. So who? What's that guy's name that can pull? What's his name? Infinite Wolf. Let's just see what you can do, what Spirit's advice is for you at this time. Let's see what Spirit's advice is for you at this time. Spirit's advice for you at this time with the Emperor in reverse, followed by the Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords following, and Page of Cups in reverse. I don't know if you feel like, I don't know if you feel like even when you really try to take control of a situation, even if you go the toxic route, I don't know if you feel like you still are like blocked off, burdened. This puts you in your head the way that people really aren't receptive to your energy at all. Like, I don't know if you feel like people are just very like, you get very like one word answers, or you just feel like things are very one sided. It's how I'm reading the energy, Infinite the Wolf. Thanks, Jackies. How do you undo a timeout person? Nicole, you gotta put them on 10 seconds to try to undo it. Hi, sweetie, you always fine. Thanks, Titus. Yeah, Nicole, if you accidentally time somebody out for a long time, put them on a timeout for 10 seconds and they'll come back in 10 seconds. So let's see maybe what's next for you, Wolf, okay? Wolf, what I see is happening in your energy is I see that you're very unsure about something that you're waiting on. You're waiting on something, but you can't see something clearly. You're very unsure. And you really are looking forward to somebody communicating with you. This could be a Queen of Swords figure, okay? This person, you feel like things have been halted between you two and you're not sure what's happening, what's going on. I think Spirit is advising you with Ten of Swords in reverse and Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't know if you try to be optimistic about this still, but you feel it for what it is, or at least Spirit is telling you to recognize this maybe more so for what it is. Okay? Sometimes no response is a response. I do see that you keep your eyes out on this energy, okay? And you feel like this person, like you wonder what exactly is making this person no longer want to work with you, or something about that. Spirit saying this person is not even a person for you, honestly. I don't know if you just feel that way, but you haven't really came to that conclusion. Spirit is letting you know that this person that you're really waiting on actually is not in your alignment, and or for sure you're not in alignment with yourself. Yeah, so I do see that you really want to come out on top of this situation. Um, but this person, they really aren't prioritizing this. I'll be honest, okay? Saying it with love. I think this person's prioritizing other people, places, and things. Very player type of energy is what I'm getting with the Knight of Wands. And then Page of Wands. I don't know if this person's playing on your top, is how Spirit is saying it, which is interesting. I don't always say stuff like that. This person is for real taking advantage of the fact that you probably still hold a little bit of something for this person, okay? And I think you secretly kind of know that because you're kind of in your head about that idea. Like, this person knows that you have some type of soft spot for them, and you become very emotionally imbalanced, which actually kind of coincides. It kind of agrees with this Eight of Cups in reverse, as well as it agrees with the fact that Ten of Swords is in reverse and Ten of Cups. Like, this person puts you, their energy. This could be past, okay? Spirit is saying present energy, and this person keeps you emotionally imbalanced, okay? Spirit wants you to get to a place where you align with yourself again, your true self. Get your passion back with yourself. You might be wanting to have passion moments with this person. This person is very unloyal. I was about to say unlovable. Whoa. I don't know if you feel that way about yourself, Wolf, but this person's energy that I'm picking up on, this Queen of Swords, could be an air sign, okay? It could be a fire sign. This person, doesn't have to be, but this person is not going to be a person that's very loyal with their passions, okay? They're very much out for everybody, for the streets type of energy is how I'm getting it, just saying it frankly. Um, you still see loving memories with this person, okay? You still want to open up your doors to this person, but this person will forever, I heard snake you. Like, this, I'm just hearing it from what Spirit is saying. This person will forever do the games, bring you injustice, and you will constantly, the more you try to bring this energy close to yourself, this person will constantly have you a Nine of Swords energy in your head, and you'll constantly be the one trying to balance the scales, hoping that you come out on top. However, this person will always prove to you that they can be good without you, okay? That's something that would really hurt you, because I see that you will constantly be put in a place where you will become toxic. Okay, trying to forge this thing to come together. I saw that energy when we first started your reading with Emperor in reverse and Magician in reverse. This person will constantly make you feel like, yeah, like you had to be very toxic. I see somebody cussing somebody out, trying to force something to come about, and it's just nothing's going to be okay. With everything's okay in reverse, nothing about this situation is ever going to be okay. It's never going to pan out the way that you want. And I think you do know this with Nine of Swords in reverse. I think you know this, and that's why you can tell, or maybe soon Spirit will have you, give you strength to really end this situation. Okay. I know that you might think about this person still, but this person is not a person that's very dedicated. Okay. So I see you needing to, yeah, dedicate your time to yourself, your energy to yourself. Thanks, Spirit, for that confirmation. That was beautiful. Sometimes Spirit does beautiful things with me reading the energy. So my bad, you guys. Yeah, Spirit's just saying, put it into this. Okay. There's better things for you. Okay. I see strength ahead of for you. Okay. In the coming days, after you get rid of this energy completely, you don't even think about it. You don't even consider it, type of thing. Spirit said this person might come back. That's the craziest part about it. After you end this person might come back. Do you want to fight again with this person, or do you want to remain in your strength? Because I just told you the timeline. Okay, this is exactly how it's going to go. Like, if you were to take this person back, this person will always be for the streets. You will always try to bring justice to the situation by trying to be very controlling, domineering, toxic, cussing this person out, being aggressive. And this person's never going to choose you, sadly. But Spirit is saying that you can choose yourself, okay? But this person's going to come back to you at some point. They might try to beg. I see them kind of begging you. So, I mean, that seems like a tables turn moment. Don't be... Spirit's reminding you that, you know, the table can turn with this situation, this person. However, you already know who this person is, so be wise about that, okay? Yeah, be wise about that. Maybe keep this person at a distance, but this person's going to come back. Keep the distance with this person so you can remain out of grief, because this cycle, you already see the cycle. This person's going to try to love bomb you at some point and then get rid of you. This person is just a love bomber. They just here for a quick passion, and then they leave. And then they want you to rebuild yourself. This is like you're trying to heal because you're very out of balance. You see, this is the story. This person will start draining you, your energy, your finances, your time, materials. Then you try to work yourself back up. Do you see the pattern here, Wolf? Then this person's going to move on. Like, this person is not one of those people. Spirit saying this is the truth. This person is just not one of those people, okay, for you to really invest in any type of way. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I just think Spirit really cared enough to share with you all of that intel. If you guys are appreciating the live stream, make sure you guys double tap the live. Okay, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And there's many different ways to send in donations. I am going to put that information also in the pinned comment. My Cash App is $RAEJUL, as well as I have a website, buymecoffee.com/JulraeJulrae. So those are also places, as well as the obvious ones: super chats, super stickers. I have a spiritual number if you guys want to book private messages with me, private readings with me, and that number is in the pinned comment. That number is only for people who are willing to get a rate to book. Any personal private messages, especially messages you can post on my comments, okay, will be ignored. I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of time to go through a lot of conversations with people who are just trying to small talk with me, trying to find an opportunity to talk with me. You guys can exercise comment sections. Like, I do see most comment sections, okay? And you will probably get back to me faster in the comment section. So that number that's in the pinned comment, you guys, is for spiritual inquiries only. So if you're willing to get a booking or to get a rate, ask a question, pay essentially for a reading, that is what that phone number is mostly for, okay? Only for, really. So yeah. Let me catch up with the chat, y'all. This emoji looks familiar. Cats will be cats. That is a hilarious emoji here on this chat. Here's some dog drinking coffee. Come on, Julrae, let's go. Welcome, y'all. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream, subscribe if you haven't already. Who's next? Who wants to anybody else who wants a spiritual reading tonight? Should you want to donate anything, there's different places where you can honor The reading, okay? Because energy work is still work. Some people, I realize they really don't understand that. Guys, that means no time wasters. Jules here to work. Yes, that phone number, that pin comment number, no time wasters, y'all. Please be respectful. Because whenever I see how disrespectful some people are, after I tell them all the time, every single time I post that number, I say the same thing. And some people still send me all kinds of, hey, how you doing? Hey, baby. Da, da, da. Like, that is not what that number is for, you guys. I'm going to feel very disrespected by people doing that. If you want to leave me a comment, I will see that and I'll appreciate it. That's the best way that a lot of times people can get in conversation with me. So I don't want to have to go through that whole app picking and choosing between who seriously wants guidance and people who just want to chat. If you just want to chat, there's comment sections and everything like that. Okay? I appreciate everybody who, they understand that. Katie said, looking beautiful. Thanks, Katie. So yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who keeps coming back. The fact that I said the unicorn goes into the hole again and again, trying to sort things out, and then I said that inside the hole there will be a developing baby, and the unicorn delivers the baby to the parents. My corny ass back to when I was 15. What is Cats Will Be Cats talking about? Jaquise, stop watching adult videos in general. Jewel, like the PJ's noise. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, content creator. Nicole said, what is that? Oh my god. When I was 15 years old, my little brother, who's 12 now, asked me how babies are made. So my goofy ass laughed so hard. After that, I told him this imaginary fairy tale story about how babies are made. I'm weak. Can you do a reading for Scorpio with the sex addiction? Jackie's, that's you? Jackie's, you're the person with the sex addiction? Nicole, it's okay. He deserved to be timed out. Joel, give me a reading. Dino ran away like a dog and deleted his messages like a coward. Sorry. What happened to Dino, y'all? Okay, I think I caught up. Somebody said, show us the fit. It's really pajamas, y'all. Like, it's really real deal spill. It's real deal spill pajamas, okay? It's my cute pajamas. I know my hair looks very wild, but it's pajamas. And then this is my robe. Oop. That's what this is. So yeah. Not trying to be funny, but when people be FaceTime calling me, I be thinking about stuff like, nah, I can't. I want to talk about something, but I don't know for sure. Actually, let me ask Spirit a question real fast, and then I'm gonna let y'all guys know. Let's see what Spirit says. Let me shuffle this up a few times. Let me shuffle this up a few times before I say what I'm about to say. Okay. Sometimes I'll be feeling a little bit impatient about random stuff. Okay, I keep seeing the Tower of Reverse card right now. I'm gonna tell you guys something that happened earlier. 1, 2. Make sure you guys welcome to the live stream. Jaquise definitely reads addiction counseling. Exactly. Her hair gone gorgeous. Thanks, Elijah. Somebody said, Nicole, sex is the most wonderful thing in the world when you graduate college. Tell her that, cats meeting cats. That's something for people with A's and B's in college. I need to shuffle at least one more time. Let's do it. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys about something that happened earlier. Let's see. Welcome back, Verde. She says, love the hair tonight. Thanks, y'all. Somebody say, I'm back. Welcome back. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I got my confirmation, so I'm gonna tell the story. Okay. Okay, so freaking earlier today, right? I'm only laughing because when this happened, I thought about this. I was like, I'm gonna get on my live and I'm gonna talk about this. Earlier today, I promise you, there's few people in this life that I feel like it's so easy for me to manifest their energy towards me. I don't know if I'm just picking up on their energy before they're trying to manifest me or, you know, hit me up or something. But there was this one person, I promise you, I randomly thought about them. And this happens all the time with this person. Like, this person's energy is just highly susceptible to me. Like, I literally can just have a passing thought about this person and they're going to pop up. So basically, that happened. Like, I had a passing thought about this person. Mind you, this is not somebody who I don't know how much I would trust this type of energy for many different reasons of different experiences and just things I've observed. So this is not an energy I for out, like just outright trust or at all. Like, I wouldn't feel highly protected. I feel like this person would actually care about themselves. Like, even with giving, like, potentially even be more open to taking from me than giving to me, even though it might have that kind of pretense on it. Like, yeah, I'm here to give to you. So, anyways, I had a past thought about this person, and they literally called me on FaceTime. This is what I was talking about earlier. They called me on FaceTime, and I was thinking to myself, like, you not my husband. I was like, you're not my husband. I didn't say that to them. But in my head, when I first saw the phone ringing, because I'm laying down, and I saw it ringing, I was like, dang, why do I always easily manifest this person to hit me up? Then I thought to myself, I was like, but you're not my husband. Like, this is supposed to be my husband calling me right now. And then I would get up and I would talk. So then I was like, okay, bet. So I, like, ironically though, it was very synchronistic when they did this for many different reasons. So I just like screenshotted something about that synchronistic part, and then they hung up. So I was like, yes, finally. I'm about to continue on to sleep. Why they call me again? I don't like when people do that. Like, there's some people when they do that, I think to myself, like, we don't talk in forever. This is not a rush. Like, when I get on this phone, I know for a fact there's nothing that you actually want out of this conversation but to have a conversation. Like, a part of me feels like I didn't like that necessarily with that person maybe. Like, you're not my husband, so why is you calling me back to back? Like, so look, so look, I was like, let me just pick up, right? So I picked up real fast. First of all, I answered the phone, screen off, like not even trying to be funny, not even trying to be petty. The fact that you are disturbing my peace at this moment, and you call me back to back, you don't deserve to see my face. So this person, you know what I'm saying? They didn't deserve to see my face. So I was like, no, I'm gonna be in the pitch black. My screen's gonna look like I'm in the pitch black, even though it's midday. It was like early. It was like early, early afternoon, if that makes sense. So he said, yeah. They was like, you about to go to sleep? Because I told them that, and then it was like, yeah, you should put your screen back on. I was like, back on, like. They didn't say that. They just basically like, you should put your screen on. I was like, no. First of all, I put my screen on. You're going to really want to talk to me for a long time. No. Like, no, that's not what's happening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's what that person did. I think it's interesting because I think it represents something. Um, because, like, earlier in this morning when I was getting ready, I was listening to different things, and a message came through somebody. And they basically were saying how, like, sometimes, like, little things could come up, and it seemingly is like a test. Somebody said, Jury, today we're bullying Jacques. He has a sex addiction. Let's go. What's going on in the comments, y'all? I'm trying to tell you guys my story. Um, Welcome, Warren. He said, morning, sweetie. The hair looks good. Thanks, y'all. Okay. Will it get me a good job or something to get money or what? King, you're black. Cool, man. But the meetings for sex addicts end up being where you find people to hook up with. Oh, yeah. Jacques is, he comes in here all the time saying that weird stuff, but under different accounts. Like, I don't know if it's like a random joke on YouTube Live, but so it won't get me money or a good job in the future. Jacques, don't stress. Go to meetings where everyone is over 70. Nicole, no, that's not even gonna work. Content creator. Jacques probably the type to crack one. Nicole, it's not for money, but you can do it for money. But sometimes it's illegal. Oh my God, this poor innocent soul. Cats will be cats, please. Creator, that's hard to find. Then, then I am okay. I just need money for my slime company in the future. Jacques, go to retire homes, hang out with them for a while. Sex addiction will disappear quickly. Content creator, I fear that it won't. Jury, share a moment where you got shipped so hard with a guy you don't even like that much, you broke out in anger. So I'm basically sharing that story, Cats will be cats. So freaking This person FaceTimes me, and he wants me to turn on my camera. I'm sorry, I'm not about to do this. And then you feel like, oh yes, finally, I'm gonna talk to you forever. So yeah, um, I almost asked them for some money though, just because like I feel like every time I talk to that person, they do have to pay a fee, like to just get me on FaceTime. So like you're gonna have to buy me something. But this time I didn't do it. I shouldn't do it. But this time I didn't do it. Plus, like I think he was talking about how he just moved. Like he be moving in between his different homes or whatever. So I was like, you know what? This time I'm not gonna ask this person for some money. Even though they be. So I said, dang girl, looking fly as hell once again. Cheers from Canada. Hold on. Love your look. Keep smiling. Thanks, y'all. Somebody said it was Jackie's calling you. He was about to crack one. No, but it's so funny though because like that's exactly how that guy's energy low key was. Like I don't know, there's a part of him that's kind of cool, but that doesn't mean you ignore other things that you see or you experience or felt within their energy, right? So and then too, like he's interesting. Like I don't know what exactly be making him say certain stuff. Like he be trying to tell me stuff like, "Yeah, I'm your husband." I'm like, "No, you're not. I have an actual husband. You're not my husband." It was. I'm weak. I'll be like, "No, you're not my husband." One time I told him who my husband was, he didn't believe me for real, or at least he kind of did, but he kind of didn't care about that. It seems, or was trying to not care about that. So, anyways, somebody had a message for me earlier though. They basically was saying how like they kind of described it in a way where it was like there's gonna be some type of random test. I got a little bit not fearful, but a part of me was thinking to myself like, what's gonna be this test? Like, what in the world is going to be such a test for me? And then I saw it as that, and I was thinking to myself like, oh, I don't know how much of a test that was, like, cause to me that wasn't a test. Like, was it the fact that I was gonna ask that person for some money? That's not much of a test. That person would have just gave me money like how they do all the other times they call me. Like literally, they call me and then they do something for me, and then we don't talk till the next time we talk. Just like that. I haven't seen that person in like over 5 years. Like what? I feel like there's something very interesting about that. But no, I told him basically like I was running a business or whatever. And I've been super busy lately, which is 100% true. But I don't know. I guess that was this quote unquote test that I got a message about earlier today. So I don't know. I guess I passed it. I was like, no, I don't know. It's just so interesting. It's like they don't be my husband. Like y'all's not my husband. Like what? Anyways, um, I feel the need to Anyway, I'm listening to Spirit right now actually. Crazy hair tonight. I like it. Thanks. But you took his cash. Damn, girl, you don't play games. Good for you. First of all, the way that this nigga, I've never seen this man before. I haven't, no, I can't say I never seen him. One thing he did say was, he was like, yeah, my birthday's coming up. He said, you remember you met me on my birthday, which is true. I did meet him at his birthday party. like, so he was like, yeah, so because my birthday's coming up, he said, yo, you should come out here and then like we can turn up for my birthday, da da da. And then he was saying how like his birthday was also going to be celebrated towards the end of the month because of something like Coachella. I can't remember, something he said. And I was just thinking to myself like, okay, I mean, I've been very busy. He was like, yeah, but you're doing something where you can work remote, right? I was like, yeah. Maybe that was the test. Like somebody offering me something that wouldn't necessarily seemingly be that harmful, but at the same time, it's like, nigga, he's not my husband. So he was just trying to like offer me stuff. But every single time we talk to each other, I promise you, I don't know if he just already knows what to do or like what. He's not about to sit here and harass my energy like that. Like, no, you call my phone like that, especially back to back, and we not cool like that. We haven't talked in months. I can't remember the last time me and him talked on the phone. And mind you, every time he's hit me up, I just hadn't got around to get back to it. So yeah, 100%. Like yeah, back about 5 or so years ago, for sure. Like he knew, he knew this guy who I was talking to, and he knew what it was too. So like what? So that's why he don't hesitate with that. Like, yeah, um, you're going to talk to me. No, this right here is way deeper. This right here is way deeper than our conversations, by the way. But could you imagine you're on FaceTime with me just like this, and then you send me somebody? Let me stop. I need to stop. Don't show your feet because you have some toe suckers in the audience. I know. I've been trying to like keep my feet covered and stuff like that. Robin, Rolling Loud, Destroy Lonely. He said Coachella. I don't know if it was Rolling Loud or Coachella. Somebody said shout out Head Over Heels. What? What happened? Elijah, did I miss something? Oh no, shout out to Head Over Heels for real, you guys. Oh my gosh, I appreciate the super chat. I did see it. Why sometimes lately I be seeing super chats and I don't be saying nothing? Oh my gosh, shout you out, Head Over Heels, thank you. I think I was so deep in that story, I was trying to finish my thought before I lost it. Shout out Head Over Heels, nah, cause they did you a dono. I just seen it. I wish I could like it or something, but I can't cause it's super sticker. So I appreciate you, Head Over Heels. Um, for those who want to do readings too, by the way, you can send in donations as well, and I can do your reading right now. For others who would like to get a reading, you also can get a reading, and should you want to donate, you can donate. It just depends on your process, how you want to go about it. So yeah, that's what I got. But yeah, that's basically what he did. I thought that was interesting. I was like, but he could have very much so at least bought my lunch today. Like, do you love Marilyn Monroe that much? What makes you think I love her that much? Somebody said, yeah, it looks different than the usual dono. I don't know why. Exactly. I think it's because it's a super sticker. YouTube gave me a message recently talking about super stickers. Wow, Julrae, you just ignored me like that? Rude. I'm just joking. You guys, have y'all been noticing that I've really been talking like this about my story? Like, Nicole said, what's up, Elijah? That's the last thing I see her say. Oh, she said our air conditioning went out today, so we now have to stay at this hotel for a week because the people that need to fix it aren't coming out until that week passes. It's annoying, and I want my bed. That same thing happened to me today, Nicole. Like, something is wrong with like the air or something. It's like going kind of in and out, and I'm thinking to myself like, what the freak is that about? So I mean, I gotta figure it out at some point. I don't think it's a high priority at this moment. However, summer is coming fast. Spring is coming fast. You create a visual for yourself while telling the story to make sure you get all the details. Exactly. Sometimes if I read this, it's like I don't ever finish the story. So I try to finish the story and then get back. And then by then, sometimes information slips or something. So yeah. I don't know. I try to do better, you guys. I'm not being rude on purpose. Kat said, hey girl, oh my god, I love your hair. Hey Kat, welcome. Thanks also, by the way. Yeah, I probably like look different when I do my makeup tomorrow. Or maybe if I get up here later tomorrow. I started to get on live earlier in the day today. However, a lot of stuff got in the way. So I said, what's good, Kat? Oh, that was Elijah. Elijah, I was watching one of my older videos because somebody had made a clip of it or something. And when I watched some of my older videos, I had seen that comment where Elijah was like, so Julrae, I got a question. I was like, what's your question? He was like, what made you decide to breathe today? What? I see heaven ain't hard to find. Uh-oh, Tupac back. Heaven ain't hard to find. Heaven. Heaven ain't hard to find. He said that same dumbass question is funny as hell. I don't think I've gotten tired of it yet, honestly. I'm like, Julrae, I have a question. What's up? What made you decide? No, the first person said, so what made you decide to do videos? Like, what? Who asks a person that while you can actively see them doing what they're doing? Like, if I'm not mistaken, I was doing these cards, right? And they were talking about, so what made you decide to do videos? They how long I've been asking that shit the industry exactly. I asked God to guide me and you guys. What happened? This is my fan my mom brought me. Let's see. What's the temperatures like on the West Coast, Nicole? Nicole, your fan is cute. I like it. It's very cutesy. It got little stickers on it, like stars and flowers. I mean, it's flowers. I said stars. Kat said, I hope you're good. I love a check in. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, Kat. Any specific direction, or we can just start? Probably cocoa butter, Jamal. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. um, his energy at this time, he got Page of Swords energy. Let's see, maybe for what, who, where. He's looking out for some sort of communication at this time, okay? The communication is about some type of Ace of Cups, okay? Something that's going to bring him fulfillment is how I'm seeing it. What would bring him fulfillment? Some type of manifestation he has on his mind. Or at least this is what I'm seeing coming out right now when I'm asking about his energy. So let's see. What tried to flip out was Three of Swords in reverse, which is healing. So he is looking out for communication about something that's going to fulfill him, that he can take action on, that probably is going to heal him. Let's see. It's charms and it's hot as fuck in Arizona, but it started to cool down now. That's what's up. That person who hit me up and wanted me to see them, they live in between Arizona and LA. Nice necklace, Leviticus. Do not practice divination or sick omens. Mr. Moto Shark, I appreciate you being here. If this is not your type of environment, then, you know, God bless you. I'm pretty sure you can find a different live stream. Love tuning in from London, UK. Thanks, Comic Keys. Not really direction, just Virgo. I have a feeling he might be getting divorced. Like, actually, just a feeling. Okay, let's see. So, look, he's looking to take an action, okay? He's waiting for communication. So, he's still in a waiting process, or he's monitoring communication to come in. This communication will bring him fulfillment because then he can take action. And this action is going to bring him healing. Could still be the divorce, right? It doesn't have to be super personal. Let's see. Yeah, because it's going to bring him forward movement, the thing that he's waiting to take action on. Action to where he can move freely. This actually gives me freedom. While somebody else might feel like they are trapped in jail. Is how I'm kind of seeing it. Or maybe I'm seeing, ooh, he's looking at this marriage as a prison sentence now. So he's looking for this communication to bring him fulfillment so he can take action to heal himself from jail. Like Nine of Wands, this is like behind bars. Like I don't think he's literally in jail. But the metaphoric vision of this, even this is him also watching maybe his own energy locked up behind bars type of thing. But of course, I don't think it's literal prison. I think it's more so like him looking for his great escape from this marriage. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups, something that's going to really balance him out. She said a prison sentence. Yeah, waiting for communication. It could be maybe. Let's see what else is going on in his energy. Let's see about Miss Virgo. At this point, sometimes she adds to the story. Let's see. Yeah, even with the Chariot, you see how this lady is holding a wand? Like, he's actively trying to manifest freedom from this prison sentence of a marriage. Miss Virgo's energy right now is interesting. Ten of Cups in reverse is Miss Virgo. Also, her card fell on this, which I'm kind of giving it as for Miss Virgo. She's also watching for communication too. They're kind of doing the same thing. It's just that he's waiting for communication from somebody on the outside to give him freedom from this prison sentence of a marriage. She's doing it from a perspective, it seems, of like just trying to figure out what's going on with him, because she feels that he's trying to move forward in energy. Maybe even she might have seen messages, honestly. Yeah, I think she might have seen something, so she's kind of just waiting and very unhappy. Okay? Ooh. I think she's aware that he's spoken to two different people about this divorce. Let's see how much she's aware of this divorce. I heard not aware with the devil card coming in reverse. She's not that aware because she's still hoping for this nine of cups to be deceptive and love bombing him kind of thing. But she knows this is his energy, so she wants this result. However, she feels like she's being dropped, and she's trying to deceive him by swooning him, like really buttering him up type of thing. But he's very undedicated with King of Pentacles in reverse. And if I'm not mistaken, what's trying to poke through is Two of Pentacles. So I think this is Two of Pentacles. Yup. So let's see what else is happening with Miss Virgo. Someone from the outside. Exactly. This is such a prison sentence for him. Well, we know it sounded a bit like that with everything going on. Yeah. He's waiting for somebody on the outside like this is prison. She said she's so delulu. I feel like she actually is. Like she communicates in a way that is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like Ace of King and Queen of Swords would be somebody who is mature in their communication. She's not that mature with Knight of Swords at the bottom. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. She's already in the downswing of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. No pun intended with this woman down here and this man at the top. Like he's really dreaming of coming out on top of this situation, and I feel like he's heard something or he's waiting to hear back from something that's going to really fulfill his emotions internally. Let's see what else is going on with Miss Virgo. Yeah, this is just to confirm what's going on with Miss Virgo. She's just looking to try to butter him up. She's not confident about it. She's almost numb, like not completely, but do you see how her face looks very disinterested? It's almost like she's doing the motions, but she's not even emotionally connected. Still kind of gives me a vibe of like being on like antidepressants or something. Like she's doing the motions, like I know I'm supposed to be like this. So, but devil in reverse. It's like she literally, I don't know if she feels like her advances have been dropped repetitively type of thing. Whoa. I feel like she feels like that. Like her efforts have been dropped. I'm sorry, I got this motion. I got this motion of like some people they have a fear of something and it can almost make their legs buckle type of thing. That's kind of like what I just felt. That sounds like her. She's so unemotional. Yeah, it's like she's doing the process, but she's not there. I don't know if she feels like she's going to be waiting forever for this Ten of Cups situation. To some extent, maybe she's reviewing since 2009 of them becoming these full-blown swingers, right? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, she just feels like she just has little offers. She's trying to tell little white lies at this point, too. Is how I got it. With the Page of Pentacles here, Knight of Cups, she's trying to tell the little white lies, but she wants this result. Is how I'm getting it. Or vice versa. She's trying to butter somebody up in a kind of average to big way, almost big way, but she's getting little out of it. There's like no investment happening here. Let's see what else for Miss Virgo. She's very codependent at this time. That she's very needy emotional wise, okay? She's very needy in a sense of, I don't know if she's out there doing her thing at this point either, or she really wants to be, or she's very codependent on his energy being that way. Seven of Cups. Yeah, I think she's looking at options like, okay, well, she's very codependent on feeling good about herself to the point where she and him are kind of seemingly coming up in similar energy. Because I think she's now starting to look at her options like, okay, well, who can I run to type of thing. Three of Pentacles, I don't know if she has any prospects. And or this could be her viewing her husband and thinking of this. Because Spirit just says she has something like a woman. It's kind of like a woman's intuition or gut. It's not really like intuitive people. It's not like she's an intuitive person necessarily. It's more so of that natural logical sense thing that happens when you're around a man and you kind of get an idea like, I have a feeling. She has that type of feeling about his energy at this time. Imagine being that miserable in your marriage and then instead of doing anything about it, just referring back to this old pattern of making it work. And that's exactly what this is with Ten of Cups. She's just thinking back to the old times. She's just thinking back to like other times in her. It's interesting because I heard Mirage. Why did I hear Mirage? Maybe that does speak to Spirit, speaking about her being kind of delusional, like seeing something that's not actually there. Because for her, this is what this is. This is her looking back to the good old days. We've been together for such and such years. These are the good old days. But Spirit's saying, like, what was the actual good old days? 10 of Cups in reverse. At least 10 good years. It's been way more than 10 years since 2009. But Spirit is saying, it's been at least 10 good years of you guys not having no good old days. Ace of Cups, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's at least 8 significant times where, as far as fulfillment, has brought them tears. Okay? So she is kind of like not seeing things correctly, which is probably why Spirit said Mirage. And this is why Spirit is also saying this is not working. I feel like they create a facade that they are so happy and perfect, etc. I agree. I agree. So what does she see as next? She see as next as her being left out of the cold. This is not intuitive. This is more so her just having that woman's feeling. And I'm trying to be funny. Every woman has that woman's feeling. I don't know why I have the need to like speak on the fact that she's not intuitive. I think Spirit wants to also highlight the fact that she's not connected to her divinity at all. So that's another reason why she's almost not intuitive at all. She's just in the 3D. For this long to be in this cycle, it's obvious that neither one of them do shadow work. So that's why Spirit is definitely highlighting the fact that this person is not connected. They're very cut off from the divine. She feels it. She feels 5 of Pentacles next approaching for her. And she feels like she's going to be very bitter. And or this could be her actually right now. The way that Wheel of Fortune came up earlier, as she was on the bottom, this is kind of like them right now. Somebody said no. I don't get her being intuitive. She's kind of numb. Yeah. In her personality. Yeah. Empress at the bottom, this represents just her being a mother in this. King of Cups in reverse, this is his energy towards her. She feels this way towards him. She feels him being defensive towards her energy. And so this is Virgo card. This is her feeling alone. This is her feeling alone. And she's trying her hardest to hold on to him. I mean, I did get 9 of Pentacles in reverse earlier. She's very needy at this time. Okay, is how I'm getting that. She's really in her head thinking about different ways that she could hold on to him, hold on to his energy. We kind of saw that in her efforts right here, right? Like she keeps on trying to do things to hold on to his energy, and it's trickled down to almost nothing. Like it's trickled down to almost nothing. This guy, I have never seen his energy so dedicated to the point of him being so like over this. Like that last thing she did really tipped him over the edge. Yes. 4 of Cups in reverse. I've never seen him this whole entire time that we've ever took a peek in what's going on with them. I've never seen his energy so solid and dedicated. It's always been quite the opposite in a way, right? So the fact, it's always been to the point of him making sure he sustained, you know what I'm saying, holds up their facade. But he still kind of considers her. He's no longer considering her. Was 4 of Cups right here to validate that? Yeah. And then she's just in her head about it. She's very trapped, very depressed. This is also the Prison card, right? Interesting. It's like she's very depressed, numb, whatever, unfulfilled, super unhappy, very bitter, cold, receiving coldness. But he also feels like he's behind bars too, because he feels like he has to live with somebody that he no longer wants to be a part of this with. So it's interesting how they both have that energy. He's looking to move on to calmer waters. You see how, ooh, I've never seen this like this before. Do you see how she's the one behind bars and this person's not? He wants that. She's the one with the old hair. You remember her right here? And the 3 of Wands, her with this gray hair. She's the one trapped in the past, and she's the one still behind bars, still wanting to fulfill this marriage of them being behind bars together. And he wants freedom. And he's doing it by any means. He's like, okay, you're being codependent and you're not trying to budge at this time, especially energetically. I don't know. I'm not necessarily tapping in, I don't think, to the future of them, like her trying to resist being divorced. But he's like, okay, you can stay in that jail. You can stay in that fantasy, but I'm going to free myself. He really hit a wall. He's had enough now. Yeah, all the readings I've had in the past was he didn't want to disrespect the marriage until now. Yeah, he doesn't care at this point. Let's see what else comes out. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, just to confirm that. The releasing is happening at this time, something that she can't stop. Secretly, Ace of Swords. She might try to do things in the background to be very deceptive. I'm seeing this as like white lies though. I mean, I don't see it. I see it so little though. Like the things that she's doing in the background to like be deceptive. At this time, I'm seeing it as either just super little or just it's that uninfected. Like it's not. It's ineffective that way. So Moon card, Ace of Swords in reverse. She really wants to keep this cycle open. But look, how are you going to keep a cycle open and you're already in it of ending? I also see this as something that already has, like, it's already been flipped. Like, okay, time out type of thing is how I'm seeing this. Ten of Swords, she really wants to, so bad, get back into prison. Do you see this? Like, she really wants, with the death in reverse, she wants to flip this to where she's back in prison with him. She want to be locked up. She's not going. She doesn't want to complete this. Okay, with Two of Wands, she doesn't want to complete it, but they're not working. They're not working together, and she clearly can see that. She's being breadcrumbed. All of her efforts, she can give big efforts, and she gets little to nothing. And he's not so much in his head about this, but she is. This is also like, I don't know, bipolar-ishness. Like, 1 minute I think I'm more okay. Like, I think a lot, but I'm kind of okay, and I'm happy. But then the next minute, it's kind of like in the day, they're one way with the. It's a facade card as well, is how I'm seeing this. But this is the cycle that they're in. It was all good at first until it wasn't. Lovers in reverse. I mean, this is the story they're telling each other. Because look, just to confirm, I love when Spirit does that. This is the story they're telling each other. Yeah, we were really good married. Star in reverse, though. Star in reverse. Yeah, we have a good marriage. Good marriage where? With lovers cards in reverse. Good marriage where? All this is just the swinger behavior that they're into, okay? With Three of Cups, okay? Could also be his pull to be with somebody different at this time, or at least at some point in time, especially when you were entering his energy, and how he no longer wants to work on this. He no longer wants to work on this. She feels very defeated always. He doesn't. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. She just is losing. I'm seeing a jewelry box, that small box for like marriage proposals. So this is really where she feels like she's lost in her area of her marriage, which that's what we're talking about. Let's see what Kat says. That's wow. That's great. He's moving forward. Yes. Wow, man. Spirit's wanting to move her on. It's sad because I think this could be the best thing that ever happened to her. Exactly. I feel like this is a lesson that she should have learned, both of them, but for sure her a long time ago. Like I don't even think she still hasn't worked on like emotions. Like there's been times where Spirit has been trying to help her heal things, because I'm seeing the color green, like heal things like her jealousy, like little things that are very childish in nature. There's been times where Spirit has been trying to even get her to heal those aspects instead of targeting the fact that they're both unhappy, and she ignored all of it. So it's really quite sad that this is happening to her, but it's supposed to be a good thing. But she doesn't follow directions with Spirit. She's not a spiritual person. They both deserve to be in general relationships one day. I agree. They were so obvious. It was so obvious that they were unhappy. I saw it immediately when they were together. Yep. And this is what's set for her outcome. To be probably even kicked out of a home and very bitter. Very, very, very bitter. Like a sore loser. Because I heard sore. So she's going to feel like a sore loser, especially in maybe this divorce that they're going to go through, this process. I think she's going to want to have more in her hand, is what Spirit said, than what's going to be the outcome. But the way that I'm looking at this claw clip, she really is going to try, and it's just not working right now because she's already doing it. She's trying to like hold on to his energy, and it's just not working. She comes across as being jealous. Yeah, she comes across, when I read into her energy, as a person that's like still stuck in adolescent type of mindset, behaviors, emotions. I don't know if they found each other when they were super young or something. However, sometimes those type of relationships cause you not to grow. Like this is her energy. Like she's trying to present herself like she is like this queen character, not even literal, but you know what I'm saying, like that she's at a time, she's more than what she actually communicates and shows people with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Wow, that's cool. I feel like that's enough on them. I wanted to ask, will I get enough money to pay for my bills coming up? Let's see. I don't know why Spirit told me to blow on the deck. I guess to clear out their energy. Thank you, Spirit, for doing that. Okay. Let's see. Also, I think that is actually prophetic to what's going to happen to you, Kat. It's like they're going to get blown out of your energy, okay? Like Spirit's going to really clear them out of your energy, and then let's see what Spirit has for you, okay? Let's see. She said, hi, yeah, maybe I need to clear their toxic vibes. She said 100%. I can see them being together for so long that they're not growing. Yeah, okay. Okay. Eight of Swords, I see that you do feel like you're kind of in the bind. Is what people refer to as, right? Um, the High Priestess, I do see that you feel like you see this clearly. At this time, I do see Four of Pentacles. I do see that somebody seeing money as tight, but Two of Pentacles in reverse, I do see that Spirit will come through to you. Okay, Star in reverse. Let's see how. The World card in reverse. Okay, there's a cycle still open somewhere, or maybe you have there's an avenue. You see how there's this ribbon is all around her body. There is a stream of income that you already have open. Okay, I do see that that's where the money is going to come through. Four of Wands is in reverse. I think that that's just like I'm seeing a basket. So yeah, the avenue is going to come from a source of income that's already open. Okay, I'm seeing this ribbon as maybe like a business that you may have. If you were considering it coming from like love at all, or Spirit's just saying that I don't see it coming from there necessarily. Let's see how else Spirit's going to give it. Queen of Swords. Okay, interesting. Five of Cups. So this is going to come from that avenue. However, I don't know if at this time you really see it or believe in it, because maybe you feel like things have been kind of like different, and maybe Spirit's going to be guiding you on a way to maybe rework something. Okay, because I heard if something's not broke, you don't have to go out your way to fix it. Two of Cups in reverse. I'm seeing this as clients. Okay, maybe you feel like clients aren't coming in as much. The blockage has to do with healing something. Okay, let's see what that could be, or just shining. What could that be, Spirit? Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. Let's see what else. Maybe there's somebody's energy around you that's like kind of an energy vampire. There's some type of energy vampire energy that's around you, Kat. Okay, that Spirit wants you to recognize and heal it out of your energy. Okay, this person is a deceptive person. Okay, or just has sneaky intentions. I don't know if this has been exposed to you yet, but it will, Kat. Yeah, this will definitely this thing or this person will constantly be exposed to you. Wheel of Fortune. Once you recognize this devil as what they are and get rid of them, this is going to change your fortune significantly. Spirit said evil eye. There's a Queen of Wands in reverse energy around you, Kat, or somewhere that is like evil eyeing your energy. And I'm kind of seeing as this. I heard delay and grace. Maybe something about the delay has brought some type of grace. Also, maybe this person is going to have a fall from grace in your eyes. But there's somebody who's doing that, Kat. I'm just picking it up. Five of Cups. Spirit is saying make sure that we remain in a positive energy, okay? Like when we see things happening for other people, make sure that we also, we can even use those moments to be like, oh, good for them. Like, and then we can just like focus on ourselves. Sometimes that helps us too. It helps clear up our paths because we show the universe that we're open to having that same thing. If we show or express that we don't like it, it can make the universe think that we actually don't like it, so he cancels our orders. So I do see that you can really heal yourself. I'm seeing that you're going to really start shining really good again, okay? Once these little things are exposed, like just dropping whatever this is, or this person is going to really open up your path financially. Right now, Two of Swords in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and you want to move on though. You want to move out of this energy. So yeah, I see that. You're going to get enlightenment on what to do to shift yourself, this energy. With High Priestess in reverse, I'm seeing this as like you having a change of mind that's going to be more conducive to you. To where you're not just holding on to this money, but you're really, really thriving, okay? And what that's going to do is going to really heal you. It has something to do with this. It's like a, it's like a, it's a mean girl type of energy, but it's kind of evil eye too. I don't know if this person's around you, or even, I'll be honest with you, cat potentially within you, okay? It could be very subtle if it's within you. I don't see it as being very out loud. I think with the High Priestess that came in reverse, if this is something within you at all, I don't think that it's really out loud. It's super subtle, almost subconscious in a way. But if this is a person, because I'm kind of getting it as just a person, this person's going to be revealed to you. This person has been, they're a bitch behind the scenes, okay? Just to call it what it is. They see your cycle. Oh, look, you see how the world just flipped up right when I was picking it up? They see the fact that you have this source of income, or this person could be a Scorpio, or they're just lurking in the shadows in the depth. They're deeply harboring this emotion. Maybe that's why High Priestess came in reverse. Maybe that's why their energy is very almost secretive. So this person could be a Scorpio, or they just have it lurking in the waters, and they just are keeping this close to your chest. But this person does not wish good for you, Cat. You're going to be enlightened about this person. I'm seeing this as cutting them off. And when you do that, you're going to be in your King of Swords. You're going to feel in your power when you cut this person off. Also, let's make a note of this, okay? King of Wands, I see that power is being significant and trumping over this Queen of Swords energy in reverse, with the help of your intuition and the fact that you're going to heal, and the fact that you're going to journey on after this exposure happens. I'm seeing this as this Queen of Wands character. Could be somebody in your business too, with the Capricorn here. I see that this person's power is significantly not going to be able to trump your King of Wands power, okay? Yeah, and it's going to be almost as if, I'm sorry, I'm kind of tickled, because this almost gives me a tables turn vibes for you, Cat. It's almost going to be as if, I'm not going to say that you're doing anything. This person being exposed and you cutting them out is really going to be the thing to help you significantly. You're going to boost when this happens, right? But it's almost as if the tables turns on this person, and they're going to almost feel like you're the one, whether they consciously see it as this or not. They're almost going to feel like you're ruining their life by manifesting against them. This could be somebody that you work with, Cat, okay? Empress, this person doesn't like the fact that you're in your Empress energy, and they're constantly looking for ways to betray you, okay? Yeah, this person could really be a Scorpio. They're looking to bring endings to you. Let me see what she said. I had an ex-friend who I reckon put evil eye on me because I didn't want her to be her friend. That's kind of what I'm getting to. I mean, this checks out for the energy is how I'm getting it. Hey, Jules, love the hair. Thanks, Easy Reese. Because she was a narcissist. But do you think it's energetic blocks? Oh my God, it could be my sister-in-law too. She's another narcissist, and we had a falling out. But I've already cut both of them physically, but maybe not energetically enough. Yeah, like I just see you like doing due diligence, because with the High Priestess in reverse, I see it's a blind spot almost. So this person, whoever this is, they're going to be revealed. Like with the Moon card in reverse, they could have already been revealed. But I just see that this person significantly, when they're cut out, that your fortune is going to change for the better. This person could potentially be a Scorpio, and they just evil. Look, this person is evil eyeing. This person has only 2 pentacles over here. They're not even paying attention to water in their garden. They're watching this whole side, and they're evil eyeing the mess out of it. I'm sorry, I don't like this person, Cat. Let me know who this is, Cat. I'll beat them up. Yeah, this person can't even really completely hide the fact that everything's okay. So this person really is fake. So, and they're in your face. This person is one way, and then like as soon as you leave, you can almost see the mask completely slip. Because everything's not okay. Yeah, this person feels like a loser is what I heard when I flipped this card out. She said, wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, this person feels like a loser around you. This person could potentially be the one that's out of work themselves. That's how I'm getting it. This person really cares and prioritizes about being comfortable and celebrating. I have no idea who this energy could be, but I see justice being brought to the situation and a tower happening for them in their lives, okay? And they're going to be completely uprooted. It's almost as if what they wanted for you is happening. This person's not going to be happy about this, okay? This could have been somebody who was close enough to you to be this energy. A lover, could be a Gemini, lover, friend. This person really presents themselves like they keep people to their chest type of thing. I don't know. Knight of Swords, this person probably communicates in a way that's not always... This person probably says things at times that probably gave you a alertness about their energy, but you probably overlooked it. Like, oh, I don't think they really meant it like that. Oh, they didn't say it like that. This person probably alerted you in their communication that way. This person could seemingly be they're not independent like you, okay? Nine of Wands, I just see this as somebody who lacks direction. They're irresponsible. Yeah, I just see somebody who's very irresponsible with these energies. And they see you as King of Swords. Also, a King of Swords energy could be in the... How you know this person could be by a King of Swords. Can you pull a Gemini girl and see if it's her? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, this person, they just don't think. They're very immature, but the divine's watching always. So let's see. Also, I feel the need to light my coffee candle. Ram Rising, y'all. I feel the need to light my coffee candle, you guys. And let me also charge my phone. And then we're going to see if it's the Gemini girl. Spirit told me to light this candle when we was talking about something else earlier. I think it was when we were just finishing up Virgos. And Spirit was like, yeah, let's like... I put this back like I don't need it. Spirit was like, yeah, let's... Spirit's like, yeah, let's light the candle. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's light the candle. Hair going gorgeously. Thanks, y'all. Zay, you looking fine. Thanks, Junkies. Am I all the way in the front, y'all? I think I'm all the way in the top. Okay. So let's see. Huh. Let's do something. Am I not able to light this? It almost lit like twice. There you go. I've had these matches forever. Yeah, somebody's trying to blow out your light, or somebody here. I think it's you, Kat. Somebody's trying to blow out your light, but they can't quite do it. So yeah, this is my Moa green, Moa money candle, okay, tonight. So yeah, somebody who tried to blow out your light, but they're not able to, because they almost did at one point, or they thought they succeeded at one point. Maybe they saw you go through something, a regular season, a regular human life season, and then they got upset because you freed yourself. Dang, how long did it take to light? What does it say? Yeah, so Kat, I did ask about that. I was asking that if it was the Gemini person for me to see a certain thing. I'll be honest, I didn't quite see it. However, to check about the intentions just then, I did see whoever this person's energy is, that's their intentions. But let's see about this Gemini person that's on your mind, Kat. Ten of Cups is what's coming out as her energy at this time, okay? Her intentions towards you is to, oh my gosh. Her intentions towards you is for you to lose. Secretly, she keeps this to herself. Oh, maybe my sister-in-law. Yeah, this Gemini person, they pretend like, yeah, we're family, okay? But her intentions towards you is for you to be insecure. You lose. You had to go search for your, aka you lose yourself. Because this is somebody who goes within, they're wise. This person wants you to lose in a ways of where you're isolated, okay? I asked, what do they want for you? And this is how this came out. Spirit told me to hold it up upright. This person does not want anything good for you, but then they keep pretending. They keep pretending. I see this slow offer as somebody who's okay with playing the long game, or somebody who's going to be in your life for so long to the point where they feel like they have to play it like y'all are cool. asked for a strong upright card to see if this person is evil eyeing you, and I'll be honest, with Hermit coming up upright first, I do see that this person is very sneaky, very, very sneaky with their evil eye. I do see it that they are, okay? This person feels very weak around you. Isn't this interesting? This person's intentions for you is Five of Swords in reverse. This person, show me if this person is evil eyeing Cat. Yes. They really want you to be like, to lose your strength. They want you to be emotionally unstable and to not finish your goals. So if this person ever hears about your goals, they do little efforts, or they I think they kind of, I think it's so interesting because this person sees you a certain way. It's like, why does this person want, they're like forcing themselves to try to see you in a way where you're like a page. Is this person older than you? Because why does this person continuously try to see you as like a page? Like, you don't know anything. You're not as strong as who you are. It's almost like this person doesn't see you correctly. Like, you're super insecure. Who is this person? Because I see it as a projection of who they are. This person doesn't even go within. Yeah, this person probably breadcrumbs you, probably presents themselves as bearing gifts when they see you. But secretly they do this one thing, but secretly they don't really like working with you. They don't actually like you, is how I'm getting it. This person could travel to you at some point, to celebrate with you at some point, because of a contract. I don't know if this person is married themselves, or they watch you celebrate some type of celebratory thing, like maybe you opened up something new, or a birthday, something. They could be a Libra, it doesn't have to be. Secretly, they wanted chaos for you. Yeah, they wanted to blow up your success train. I feel like she does spells. She's a year younger, and she's a narcissist. Oh my god, she used to give you gifts too. I think this might be her energy, okay? Let's see. Oh my gosh, Spirit is about to make me cry. Oh my gosh. I think that your success really deeply troubles her. I asked Spirit, I said, Spirit, can you give me a very clear, obvious card if this lady is doing spells on you? Ten of Pentacles. This mess, when it came out, it made me want to cry. I feel like when she sees your success, she feels like this is the best way to beat you off of competition. She does it secretly. A lot of this stuff is secret. And she really, really hates the fact that it's so crazy because you said she's younger than you. And then it's like so weird. Like, you are wiser than her. Okay, I see that you put in work for the things that you do. However, why does she keep showing your energy as her own? Like, you're a weak person, you're insecure. This is her. So yeah, she's absolutely so insecure and not strong to the point where she's doing these spells against you because she feels like that's the only way she can hope to come out on top. Yeah, she's envious of my success. Somebody said she's doing that how do you say it? Brujiera? I can't say it right now. She is. Yeah, she really wants to be the person to end things in your life, to end all of the success by being sneaky in her approach of competing against you. Spirit said this card might as well be upright. She competing with your success by secretly trying to bring endings. You said this person's a Gemini? That's interesting. And then this is the evil eye, yet again. This is her also checking up on her work. She could be doing material things in her spell work also. And it's like every time she takes a peek over there at you, Cat, she's not happy about what she's seeing. So then she just poses herself as this. She's very immature, by the way. This is Page energy. She's very immature. And she likes to love bomb people. Slow. She's very, very patient. This energy is disgusting because she's so patient. Almost as if like, yeah, this is my energy towards Cat. We're a family, so since we're a family, I have no choice but to wait this out. Because we're going to be stuck together. So I might as well just play nice. Love bomb her. Play nice, but secretly she's playing a long game. This is disgusting and dangerous. Just to confirm that energy of her being a love bomber with the energy, Two of Cups is there. One of these, the girl that's on Earth, which I think that's so, Spirit is so amazing. This, I said she might be using materials. I did see the ground, okay? She could be like burying things or like using some type of dirt or something like that. I'll be honest, that's just what Spirit is showing me. And then, do you see how one of these girls, the one that looks, she looked kind of crazy, okay? The one who is on the earth right here, she looks more immature. This girl looks more put together. She's on the water, okay? She's doing amazing things like walking on water. She's connected to her spiritual, intuitive even. This girl, she's not necessarily intuitive per se, but she's on the earth. I'm kind of seeing it as her. That's her, a little bit younger than you too. And she tries to get close to you, getting good. However, ooh, spirit's just confirming it. She gets close enough to try to find ways to run off with something, to get away sneakily. She's pretty effed up. I cut her out. She thought I didn't know, but I could see it in her. And she will go around and tell people we are friends, but we're definitely not. The crazy girl is definitely her. Let me go back to this crazy girl real quick, you guys, because something I wanted to say, but I didn't want to go in on your I don't know if this is your sister-in-law. You said I didn't want to go in on her, but not trying to be funny. Don't her haircut look messed up? Like, that's somebody who's not well mentally. She's not well mentally. You see that messed up haircut? She look like Lord Flodquart. What's that man's name? Like, that's a crazy person's haircut. Like, I see the crazy on this person. And then it's like the fact that you're wearing those types of boots with those, what is that? Is that a skirt? Is that shorts? Girl, you don't. She's somebody said love Lord Farquaad. Yes. It's like, girl, did you get dressed in the dark? So of course you hating on my girl over here. She looks so put together. Like, she look like she knows what she's doing, and like this person don't. They look like they try to be different. They might be a little bit outcast, and this person is definitely afraid of your strength. And you're the one with the mental health. This person lost it a long time ago. This lighthouse is a mental institution that she need to get checked in ASAP. Okay. Not trying to go in on your sister-in-law, but spirit is frying her energy. I just was holding back a little bit. But you know that what you're saying, she's a crazy person. I actually think she has a personality disorder. I think she does too. Um, I for sure think she does too, because it's like something happened in her childhood. Okay, because this card just spoke to me, and you see this home back here. Something happened in her childhood that makes her be this way. Like, she was like, it's almost as if her environment was conducive for her to be this way, like a narcissist. Like, she goes around trying to break people's hearts. Um, and so she tries to hit them where it hurts. For you, she feels like she wants to do it in your success, of course. So that's why she's sneaky. Like, diagnosed mental health disorder, that is so true. Dora killed Boots and stole his shoes. That's exactly what she tried to do, y'all. Y'all saw the y'all see the mental health institution in the background? Nurse. Y'all see the mental health institution in the background? Nurse. She's out again. She's out again, nurse. Look, this is her trying to look. Somebody said, "Wow, that's very true." This is her trying to be the she tries to take from people, okay? And she tries to present herself as one way, as if, like, I don't know if she knows the language to speak as a person that's already healed. Look, she laughed. Somebody said, "Nurse, get the straight jacket." Look, this look like a doctor? No, this is like a doctor's jacket. She's the one that's insecure, by the way. Um, she tries to present herself some way. She really admires a lot of things about you, Kat. However, somebody says she definitely takes. See what I'm saying? But when it comes to mental health, every time I also see it as this, thanks spirit. Every single time she does some type of evil eye working, I see this energy as a trickster spirit that she's trying to use. That's new. Spirit wasn't guiding me to say that till just now, but there's like a trickster spirit that she's trying to use, especially in her energy with the way that she's playing one face and then acting different behind closed doors with you. That same trickster energy is taking away a lot of her mental health capacities. You see how she's running off with way more swords than what's actually solidified in concrete, stable. Actually, there's two swords that's stable, and there's more swords that's being taken away. So yeah, her mental stability is gradually being taken away from her by this trickster energy that she's trying to work with, or that she actually embodies in her energy, and it's what's doing her more damage. So even if she's not doing brouhaha or whatever, it's like her intentions of being fake is making her lose herself. Does that make sense? And she's losing her mind. Yeah, I see. I almost wanted to say out of her mind. Normally, I get that with the Four of Swords cards in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who can't get free from depression as well. Ooh, like I just her energy every time I get close to it, it's like it's a very she feels miserable. Like this she feels miserable. Thanks, Kat, for the donation, the super donation. This person feels very miserable. Like I'm almost like spiritually brought to tears. Like when she sees your success. Also, do you see how this woman is dressed? She really admires people. I don't know if she doesn't have her own sense of style that much, but she really admires other people who have a sense of style. And it really bothers her. Like this really puts her in tears a lot of times. She's one of those people that scrolls on her Instagram to see people to evil eye. And it's she's always been like this since she was young. Yeah, she really doesn't like Queen of Cups energies because she can't relate to self-love is how I heard it. So whenever people look like they have self-love even, she's not that smart. There's some people who just look like they have self-love. Okay? With the with this woman wearing blue here. I mean, this person's obviously tricked. Like she's doing something that she's not supposed to do, right? Even when a person looks like they have self love, more blue energy here, she hates it. Oh yeah, she's messed up and so sad. It's so sad. Yeah, she's very immature. I don't even know if she realizes how immature she actually is because she might be a little bit delusional. She doesn't see things clearly at all. Yeah, it's like she every time she thinks that she's this, but she's actually this. She's like super naive too. Is how Spirit's saying it because I just heard on Finding Nemo when the dad, I think his name was Marlin, right? When the dad got upset at Nemo when he went to go touch the butt, he's like, "I'm gonna go touch the butt," and then he yelled at him. He said, "You think you can do these things, Nemo, but you just can't." This is her energy. Like she really is the Nemo. I'm gonna go touch the butt, and then it's like she realizes that she's not that person. Like she really is. And then look, Paige, she's not built for the things that she's really trying to do. That's why she doesn't see a lot of results. However, Kat, even though she's not seeing her results, I do want you to be paying attention to this energy so that way you can completely cut away her energy for sure. Okay? Even protect yourself. I see that you see this clearly, Kat, and I see you already worked on doing that. Okay? And I don't know if this is bringing you some type of chaotic feeling on the inside, but Spirit said just hold off. Like if you have chaotic impulses on trying to give back, just hold on because a lot of her karma is coming in her house. Okay? Wherever she lives, her household is the one that's being affected. Interesting. I didn't see this as going to a karma read, but I do see her home being affected. There's somebody who rules over her. I don't know how old she is. I don't know if this is parents. I don't know if this is a landlord even. It's somebody who has more of a power dynamic. It's a power dynamic here in her life, and this person's bringing her karma. Everything's okay. Nothing's okay over there. And I picked that up in her energy. I was like, ooh, this is somebody who's like, nothing's okay over there. And she might start having issues with getting around, like traveling, okay? For some reason, I heard getting invited places, okay? Yeah. Spirit, you're so amazing. Confirmation with Three of Cups. She feels like whenever people don't want to invite her places, this is a tower for her. She really wants to be included. I don't know. She has like a loner energy, okay? Especially with the Hermit here. She has such a loner type of energy. Like, she's the type of person that doesn't ever feel connected to people. And how can you if you evil eyeing everybody? So, she like really there's going to be a halt in progress of her celebrating with people. And even if she does celebrate with people, that justice will be brought to her in celebrations with other people. Does that make sense? She goes to a birthday party and she embarrasses herself there, or people treat her bad, stuff like that. People make her sound stupid, or she's very much a page, by the way. So what if she tries to like compete with somebody in conversation? I don't really like the way that Jessica did that. And then somebody's like, well, who cares what Jessica did? Like, I think it's awesome. Like, stuff like that is going to feel like tower moments for her, to where people are checking her constantly. So even if she goes to these gatherings, her immaturity is going to expose itself, and it's going to be towers upon her. Interesting. And this is just furthering her heartbreak. She doesn't feel welcomed, loved, nothing. So more mature. Yeah, I need to clear her out more. I saw her recently and it was weird. I don't really care about her, but it's good to be mindful. She has terrible energy. That is so true. People don't like her because she clings and she gets really messed up about not being invited out. Wow. She does embarrass herself and her husband. Oh, okay, so maybe that was the Emperor energy. The Emperor is bringing karma to her. Let's see what that could be. Mm. The karma also has to do with their bedroom activity, okay? I think that she realizes, I don't know if she feels like her husband is fantasizing about other people or if she's insecure about herself in any type of way with bedroom stuff. But I don't think she gets a lot of sleep either. Her husband's an Aries, so wow, the Emperor really checks out as well. So I think that she doesn't get a lot of sleep at night because of her husband in some type of way. Yeah, because of her husband, she doesn't get a lot of sleep. I don't know if he acts like a, oh, he's super deceptive towards her. Aries equals Emperor maybe. Yeah. So that's why his energy came out. Oh, he knows her. Like, he's not confused about her. He knows all her insecurities. He knows that she acts like this. And with the lizard energy in that guy's throne, okay, he literally not only manipulates her, but he like wages war against her in a way that she kind of wants to do towards other people. So like she wants to evil eye people secretly. He doing this to her almost openly. Like he makes sure that she doesn't get sleep. They fight a lot of times. He knows this person through and through, and he thinks about it. Ooh. I'm sorry, why is Spirit talking and I feel like I'm watching the show of my mind of him talking? He really puts in energy in thinking about ways to burden her and block her. So that's why the karma was said that is coming towards her. He holds back from her a lot of times. And a lot of times he also, in holding back from her, it kind of looks like him having more freedom, like kind of cutting her loose. Okay? I don't see necessarily cheating, but I do see that he does walk away a lot. Secretly, though, he doesn't completely care. That's how I got it. He doesn't care about healing the situation with her. Yeah, Queen of Wands. That's the truth. And she doesn't sleep well. She takes sleeping pills every night. Somebody say, dang, they so perfect for each other. Ain't that Elijah? He came up as the King of Wands, and she came up right behind him at some point as the Queen of Wands. Devil in reverse. A lot of times he cuts her energy loose. It's like he almost constantly drops her energy. And then, this is Sagittarius energy, freedom, okay? He drops her energy a lot. So with the Devil in reverse, that's dropping somebody's energy. Queen of Pentacles, that's somebody who's dedicated. So that's such a contrast. One person wants to be dedicated, the other person drops their energy. I'm seeing Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's another dropped energy. Eight of Wands. That to me is dropped energy. Sagittarius, freedom, dropped energy. Ten of Swords, somebody else feeling like they're going to be loyal to the soil. Something about soil is very important here with them. Okay? I don't know if they grow their own stuff or they use that for their workings. Empress here. Just more confirmation. The Empress wants to be in this marriage and then she feels like she's being dropped. King of Swords, he's the one that's being very nasty towards her. And then he frees himself. Like he literally does stuff and then he just distances himself from her. Magician in reverse, she probably manipulates for him to be fulfilled with her. Spell word. And she manipulates for him to be fulfilled with her so that way she can rule out the chance of third party interference is what I'm getting with Hierophant in reverse. So she does things like I'm seeing it says like bindings to him. He's actually a nice guy and knows what she's like for sure. That's interesting. So she does bindings to keep third parties out. I don't actually see that interaction with third parties. And she does this to also keep the cycle open. However, she watches him, and Nine of Swords, she thinks about him a lot, and she thinks about times where she feels rejected or hurt, ignored. And then she doesn't feel all that successful when this happens. Judgment card, just to make sure I'm going to flip the deck, right? Just to make sure the deck's not flipped. Judgment comes out, right? You see how when I flip the deck, Spirit's like, no, let me show you this is supposed to be in reverse. Queen of Swords. She and him argue a lot because he came up King of Swords in reverse. She comes out Queen of Swords. Honestly, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and in reverse, that's a divorced couple. That's two people who don't like each other or get along. But I think what does connect them, or what did connect them in the past, was the passion aspect. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Grief. You see how I flipped the deck over and Spirit saying no. I'm telling you the story correctly. Five of Cups. This is why I felt that deep unhappiness with her. I feel like she also has a void here. Okay? I think she has a void internally with her soul. You see? He frees himself from her. He knows her through and through. To the point where I think he's tried to heal her before and he's giving up. He's giving up. I was about to say he gave up. He's giving up. And this leaves her depressed. Y'all saw me flip this deck over. Lovers. Gemini also. Is she a Gemini, you said, Kat? Wow, I can see her doing bindings on him. She does it to try to keep out third parties. I don't necessarily see his energy as the type to get third parties, though. So maybe that's another reason why, even more so, that there's no third parties. Gemini energy here. She's definitely a really messed up person. And yeah, I hope he moves on. Yep, she's a Gemini. Guarded, wounded, insecure. All these arguments that she also are aware of. I see this as her feeling at times that she has to walk on eggshells, and or you saw how, I don't know if you could tell, my voice got a little bit shaky here. It's like her energy is very like walking on eggshells in conversation though. So like she doesn't want to bring up some things that she always brings up, and then there's a fight. Ace of Pentacles, I see her trying to give offers at times. Okay, tries to communicate. Because she's very, very, you know, she's very needy, clingy to this energy, and she wants to start new beginnings with him. However, there's that dropped energy again. Every time one person's in this energy, the other person's dropping the energy. And then she goes back to the drawing board. Okay, well, what can I do next? So, I don't know if she feels like sometimes very insecure about the way she looks, so she thinks about ways to kind of change the way she looked, or she has in the past. Like I'm seeing somebody put on a different lipstick to see if they get a response. There's a lot of chaos here. And then somebody drops the energy. That is so crazy to me. And they really just kind of cut this person out in a way. Yeah, that's what I got for her. Okay, so a lot of her karma, honestly, is actively happening in her home life. Is how Spirit was showing the story. So that even more so makes sense as to why she evil eyes your success, Kat. She said, thank you. You're welcome. She said that really resonated. I'm so happy it did for you, Kat. So that is what I have for you. Thanks so much, Stephen Mitchell. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to try to view more of the chat right now because I was just kind of tunnel vision on Kat's energy. Ooh, my wifey, it's been a while. Can you do a reading? I need to understand something. What do you need to understand, Joseph? Make sure you guys double tap the live stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate you. Man, this woman is just divinely beautiful like Eden. You don't pull back on these donations. Jesus is holy. Oh yeah, so if you guys do want to donate, Kat just donated recently too. There's different options that you can. Check the pinned comment. I have a Cash App, $RAEJUL. Also, there's a website, buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae is where you can find me. And also we have super chats available and super stickers. Welcome back, Lily. She said, hi, I haven't been watching because I've been really busy. Have you been busy with your boyfriend, Lily, by any chance? Somebody said, I'd rather marry you. What the evil eye? I've heard about it on social media. Yeah, some people, they do evil eye knowingly and unknowingly. So, like, unknowingly could be, like, you watch somebody and you're like, thinking bad things about them. Evil eye can be super subtle. Like, you can almost not notice that you're doing it sometimes. And then other times, evil eye can be extremely intentional. Like, when people watch people that they hate, that's people who are actively always evil eyeing people. Somebody said, yeah, me and my boyfriend have been doing some stuff, so I've been really busy with them. Okay, interesting. Somebody said, Common Keys. You still in the chat? Where he at, y'all? Good morning, Jason. Welcome back, Pearl. What happened to you? Why you look so dull? I feel very vibrant. I don't have makeup on, though. Somebody said, shout out to Kat. Exactly. Shout out to Kat, y'all. I'm an Aries and I'm trying to overcome my addictions. Anything to say for me? Oh, is Comic Key still here, you guys? Miss, I just woke up to you. Love from the UK. Uh oh, we got UK in the building, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome, Dejarian. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream. I appreciate you and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But what happens with evil eye? How does that affect someone? So it's basically like you sending negative and nasty intentions towards somebody. So like you can literally look at somebody and you can be thinking to them yourselves like they can talk about something. They can be like, yes, so I plan on going to go get my car wrapped. I'm gonna get my car wrapped and I'm so happy, da da da. And then you can evil eye a person subtly by just looking at them and thinking, that car wrap gonna come out crazy. Like it's not, you're not gonna like it, and I think it's gonna be ugly. Like I don't even know why they're spending money on a car wrap. Like where are they getting this money from? Like like sometimes those type of thoughts are actually subtle evil eye. I mean, it's not to say that it can't be uncommon for people to go there, but sometimes when people are intentionally evil eyeing somebody, it's like watching somebody who you hate, and you don't even have to know this person. You just wishing the worst things to happen on them. You talk about them. You gossip about them. Some people go as far as actually doing more things. Like they try to interrupt this person's path, their speed. All kinds of stuff can really be perceived as evil eye. Thank you, Real. You said your hair. Somebody says, XO, love you too. Osh, the message I sent. What did you send, Lily? Is it evil eye if you say it to them out loud? You don't have to say it to the person. You could just have it in your head. Sometimes that is a subtle, subtle version of evil eye. I feel like it's kind of the most common ways people can have evil eye because sometimes you can think one way and then when you gain more understanding, you change your mind, you know? So it's not always like, it's not always meaning that you really want bad things to happen for a person. Sometimes, like, it's just a common reflex is what I've learned. But there's some people who practice it. Like they will go onto somebody's page and they'll stare at their pictures and they'll be like, you're not gonna have this, you're not gonna have that, I don't see that for you, you're stupid, you're an idiot. Like some people do stuff like that and they're more dedicated to their evil eye-ness. That's just my little way of trying to like explain it. But like I do know that my ex, he's Jamaican, he would call it bad mind. He would be like that, yeah, that person's very bad mind. So that's also a way to describe it. Hey, where's Nicole? I haven't saw her for so long. Nicole is up here. Somebody said, are you married? Yes, y'all, I have a husband. Somebody said, oh, it's jealousy and negative intentions towards people that have things that others want. Yep, that's a good way to express it too. It's like hate. If somebody's evil eyeing you, I don't see it as good at all, like by a long shot. Sometimes they can almost affect your progress, but other times they kind of can't do anything but just be in their own negative energy. It just depends. But if you're aware of somebody who's like that towards you, cutting off their energy and distancing yourself is a really beneficial thing to you. Like if you realize you're in a season of life where life is just hard, you losing money, finances, all this stuff, you have somebody around you that has access to your energy, you're more than likely are open to this person's energy and they're evil eyeing you. They secretly hate you, are plotting for the worst, all kinds of stuff. If you attach yourself to the right person and you notice that you're blessed, more people probably like you and interact with you, stuff like that, those are people who you keep around. Okay? Those people have good intentions towards you, pure energy towards you. Whenever you're in seasons where it's like a lot of lack, it's somebody in the midst. It's something that you're not seeing, something that you need to pay attention to because some blessings will not come into your life as long as you're open to those energies. So it's spirit's way of protecting you and also not allowing them to be blessed. That's why they say don't take on other people's karma. Sometimes you can be taking on somebody's karma because you're open to their energy. You probably think of them as a good person, see them as a good person, give them great something. And you being just open to their energy like that sometimes is a way that you attach yourself to them falling and then you start to fall. So yeah. And they typically always try to block you in one way or another. She was just Hete, but she left Lily. Oh, she was just here, but she left Lily. She said she had testing tomorrow for school. Only good eyes. Yes. My bad, twin. Go girly. Welcome, Awara. But what if in the example you gave, instead of thinking that you tell them to be honest with them, would that be evil eye or not? It depends, Elijah, because sometimes people see that as like criticism. It just depends on what that person's heart is. Like, we don't always know what's in people's hearts and what they want for a person. I think that that also really sets it apart as well. Because some people really can have like actual criticism, and people are allowed to have criticism, right? But some people, their heart and their intentions are kind of wicked. Like, I'm a Leo and just ended my relationship with a Gemini yesterday. I'm so over it. I wonder if you can give me a message about that, please. Okay, let's see. What up, Jury? Welcome, Tron. You remember me? I've been tuning in hella recently. Let's see. You was on EJ's butt yesterday. You told EJ. I remember seeing you for that. But I don't like the fact that you. Our interaction first started with you trying to shout out your imaginary homeboy, last name hers. And then you said I be dodging trolls, and then ever since then I think you've been cool. I think you've been cool ever since then, Tron. I like your Abby with this whole Tom and Jerry and him lighting a match and smoking a cigar. I like that. Let me just catch up with the chat, you guys, and then I'm gonna start on another reading. Oh, okay. It's a lot about intentions as well. 100%. Somebody said, "Dang, I gotta leave Lily." Good eyes and good vibes. Yep. Somebody said, "I love you. Do you come to UK?" I probably should visit, huh? She just talked about evil eye, Lily. That ain't girl talk, because you're not a girl, Elijah, and it's girl talk. Okay, let's get. This is girl talk. All boys leave. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get to Lady R. You guys, let me just check and see if I have a booger for some reason. I don't, but I have like dry skin. Okay, so let's do Lady R. It's an energy. Okay, so yeah, Lady R definitely actually answered the evil eye too, if I'm not mistaken. She said it's an energy that goes from one person to the other, and it opens you up to different things that are evil. That's why it's called evil eye. Yep. You know how when someone's staring at you from the back and you feel their eyes in the back, or someone stares at you? Yeah, they love, evil eye people love to glare at you. And a lot of times where you're not sure about people because they're two-faced, a lot of times evil eye people are two-faced at times. They'll smile, but the energy feels kind of off at times. Sometimes you can pick that up. Sometimes you don't. But you can see their mask slip. Because you might turn around and that's when they mean mug you. And they be like, or that's when they look up in the air like, when you're talking. And then they're like, so, like they might even try to play it off. Oh, girl. What is it? Let's hear it. It's all kinds of ways evil eye can be expressed. And they try to cover it up, but they can't always. Let's see about Lady R. Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Can you reveal to me? I do see your energy at this time. I don't know if you feel like you're kind of at a crossroads because it came out like this. It's like you're probably on like the precipice. I don't know why I said that word. You're probably on the precipice of seeing something completely clear, okay? Or just having clarity within yourself about something. Like coming to terms maybe with something with yourself. I don't know if you're waiting for something to finalize something, okay? Um, Four of Wands in reverse. I mean, you did tell me you just ended your relationship with a Gemini. So let's see what else Spirit has to say about that. Okay. You're going to get more clarity on some more behaviors that was done. Okay. Maybe things that was said, people that were potentially seen. Okay. King of Swords. I see this as communication. You're going to get a lot of clarity. This is a lot of sword energy, okay? So this is some things that you probably are going to think a lot about, or you're going to get messages about in one way or another. There's a lot of things that your intuition probably is kind of hinting at for you, but I am seeing there was two other things at least. She said you look beautiful. Thanks, Lady R. So Lady R, there's two other things at least that you haven't completely seen or came to terms with yet. You have an idea, or this is going to come to you, and you're going to probably think about this thing. Let's see what else. It's about unloyalty, okay? I mean, that's kind of like confirming this right here. Sneaky and unloyal. So it could be two other people. You might get this in a reading. You might see in the reading somebody is being very promiscuous, trying their luck. Somebody has potentially addictions. Is probably also what's coming out here. Yeah, this person wanted to really win at all costs. Okay, there's two other people. Probably literally, there's probably literally two other people here that you're probably not completely aware of. Um, whew, I see a lot of thoughts. I don't know if you were thinking if this was happening. Okay, I don't know if you were thinking or you had a dream about something like this. Something about a lot of thoughts. There's a lot of thoughts about this. Okay, but there is two different other energies here that were also part of betraying you. Okay, in one way or another. Whether this person owed you loyalty or not, just the act with this partner in a way was felt as a betrayal, seen as a betrayal. I see you kind of keeping these people at a distance to confirm. Maybe you will start. That's interesting. Spirit lately has been super spooky with me in the best way possible with how much these people caused you pain. Probably probably in your own home, your own dwelling. These people, you see the two ships in the background? These two different people, okay? They probably cause painful things in your own home, okay? And they try to cover it up like perfume. Probably literally, something like that. And if you don't talk to these people, or you don't talk to them no more. Ooh, what else came out? King of Wands is the Leo person, right? That you used to be happy with. You don't see this person as a family member to you anymore, like happiness anymore. Ten of Swords, I see it as you starting on a new cycle. This is 10, this is 0. So yeah, I see that you did cut him off. So let's see more. So something that's going to be brought to light is the fact that somebody wanted you off of your high horse, okay? Somebody really thought about it too. So another thing that's going to be revealed to you about one of these two people, or maybe both of them, is the fact that they thought about this. She said, wow. Yeah, these people thought about this. They really took a gamble. I see the rabbit here. The rabbit is somebody who wants to take a gamble. Also, you might go down a rabbit hole. Probably after this in some type of way. These people really took a gamble. They really put a lot of thought in this. It's almost like they crafted this up. I don't know if me saying that means that it has anything to do with binding, witchcraft, stuff like that. They quickly took action to do this. She said that's crazy. I'm seeing a ram, like Capricorn. This person could be a Capricorn with the goat head right here. If not, this person was in a very devilish, demonic, calculated business type of way. I thought he was gay. Let's see. I think he thinks quickly. He might have an addiction. He might have a sex addiction. But I haven't had it confirmed yet, okay? Something happened in his childhood, okay? So if you suspect he was gay, you kind of have proof of things like that. It could have been something from his childhood. Okay, I'm seeing the number 6. I don't know if he felt preyed upon at all. I don't know if he felt preyed upon by somebody at a time where he was vulnerable, like sick even. Because I'm seeing a drugstore like CVS. So I'm kind of seeing it as like somebody who needs something. She said, let's see. It's so casual. It's crazy. What happened in his childhood? Spirit said this is the truth. Also, I'm seeing this as maybe somebody touched on him. Because doesn't this look like I don't like that energy. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't like that energy at all. It's quite traumatic. It's quite traumatic. It's quite traumatic. I almost want to cry for this person. I'm not gonna lie. I think potentially what's coming out in the energy is the fact that when he was younger, he was probably preyed upon. Okay, this probably left him not wanting to invest in the energy anymore. I see him being a womanizer from this though. Okay, so he doesn't invest over in that energy. However, it could have been some situation that happened when he was younger to somebody who really was supposed to protect them and being more of an authoritative figure for them, okay? And I see them kind of like taking advantage of this person in some way. Like almost as if this person was self-pleasuring themselves around this person in a way, kind of was what I'm saying. I don't know if that's too graphic. I don't know if that's too graphic, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. I don't even want to see. I think this person's energy was like that too. Like somebody was very perverted, okay, around them when they were younger. And they would do stuff like that, like expose themselves around them. And I don't think this person wanted to look like that. Like they would do things like this, like not wanting to see it. But this person's energy was perverted enough for that to be a violation. Okay? Enough for this person to not feel good about themselves. Because they thought this person was somebody who was cool, right? And this person was supposed to be a person. Is this person from New York at all? But because I heard sun when I pulled up the sun. But yeah, this person could have been a person that presented some way like they should have protected this person, right? And they felt like they were in grief. No, it's just a feeling. Maybe when he was younger, he probably saw somebody like being perverted. I don't necessarily see it as him being completely involved and touched on. However, I do see it as somebody being very perverted in his energy. Yeah, so but this is also has created, I don't know, like maybe he was exposed to sex at a young age, something like that, like just exposed to seeing it, like porn or something. I don't know, something like that, because it's manifested in him being a womanizer. Yeah, he's a womanizer. He probably had developed masturbation issues for self-fulfillment. Yeah, masturbation. Okay, yeah, I see that to bring him, like, this is how he coped. And now in his adult life, he uses his wand too, still in the same way of trying to self-soothe himself, to the point that it grew into an addiction. Somebody said, "Whoa, you look different, shawty. Welcome back." This grew into an addiction for him. It's almost like he keeps this close to his chest, but this behavior in private, it could just been porn, honestly. Has grown into an addiction, okay? And he's very susceptible to it. Leo card's here too. I mean, I don't remember. You're the Leo, he's the Leo. You're the Leo, he's a Gemini. I can't remember. But this is what's caused conflict in his relationships with women, especially attractive women. Attractive women is where his downfall's at. His downfall and weakness, just to confirm, his weakness and downfall is attractive women. They break him. They break him. She said, "Oh, that's sad." I think it is too. He doesn't win in this. He doesn't win here. However, he's super weak and susceptible to that energy. Okay, and it's really like it's like an addiction to him. I just heard. I mean, I did hear porno. Like I just heard that. It could literally just be that. But there is two literal people though that came up in the original energy that you are not aware of the sneaky behavior. I can try to see who those energies are, but yeah, he wants to many times he's tried to let go. At least over the years, it could have been a span of 8 years, even 9. He's tried to really nip this in the bud and like finalize this behavior, but he keeps circling back. I see the 3 as a circle right here, even though it could look like a triangle. He circles back to this behavior, and every time he tries to stop again, isn't that interesting? He really tries to go cold turkey. He does, and maybe at some point he will. Okay, maybe at some point he will, but let's see. It probably, not to say that addiction is harmless, because honestly some addictive measures can have a potential to grow and get out of hand. However, it does kind of seem as if he might have hope. He has determination about himself a lot of times to really get there, and he might be manipulated to work on himself. Like somebody might come in and almost like love bomb him in a way to where he's really inspired to start working on himself. Does that make sense? You know how you meet somebody, you start getting more productive with yourself? Like something like that could happen to him. She said he's from the US though. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's say more on that energy earlier. So yeah, there was some type of the 2 different sneaky things that you didn't see from the 2 different people. One or both of them could have did some injustice in regards to an offer, or tried to get in a way of an offer of some sort. Somebody could be a Libra. The other person that did something, they they regret what they did. The other person that did something in your energy, they really regret what they did, and they keep an eye on you. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse. They gossip about you though. I mean, it's so weird. It's kind of weird in their energy because it seems like they talk trash about you, but they regret what they did. Because I feel like it came to nothing. Like they didn't really get that much out of it, so they just continuously watch you. Maybe. The first person was quite aware of you being in a cycle with this person, and they wanted this person to let you go. So this person actively thought about what they did to try to get in the mix of this. The first person really wanted to burden you. This first energy here, they thought about this. This is like real disgusting energy. The second person, let's see what they did. The second person, they probably breadcrumbed you or wanted this person to breadcrumb you. This person wanted this person to breadcrumb you, to put an ending to you, to stop. This person almost felt like you were pretending. Something about this person doesn't believe people are the truth. And so because of that, it's almost like they test things because they're actually the ones that's unhappy. So whenever they see things, they try to test it. They feel like it's their job to test if this is real. Like, this might be a girl, because I want to say, bitch, who are you to do that? Like, who are you to go and look at somebody's relationship and be like, I'm going to test to see if they really like each other, if they really love each other. And I feel like this person found something, especially when they were spying on you, that pushed them into like depression, like grief. This person already seems like a person that's very depressed. Yeah, this person could have been a person that really wanted to pretend, like, or potentially celebrate around you guys, okay? And they wanted to celebrate this ending of y'all's commitment with each other. Like, they really was going to feel like they came out on top. I'm sorry, some of the stuff that Spirit is showing me, I don't know if I should say it, but I don't know if this person wanted to be a side participant. And it will make them feel confident if they were the ones picked out of this side participant place. So they feel good about themselves. Like, this person has no self-worth, no self-respect, no self-esteem. And so they want your counterpart to act imbalanced towards you. It will make them feel good because they were the ones who issued out the ending. And they were the ones that was chosen. Yeah, they were the ones who put an end to the passion over there to you. This is a disgusting person. I see that they are... It's almost like energetically this person wanted to come in between your relationship and sacrifice you, if that makes sense. If I could say it in that lighter way. This person wanted to sacrifice your energy in your relationship and be the one to replace you. I see that this person's energy in their life, they feel this way. They feel very hung up, very paused, very stopped. Somebody here is a Libra. Because I keep hearing Libra. But this person right now is like the universe has like sacrificed their energy in a lot of ways. Like, there's a lot of wrecking happening in their lives, okay? This person's extremely depressed. Look, this is grief. Not to take lightly to how this could be depression. But this is absolutely bound to grief, okay? Yeah, judgment has been called on this second person. They're currently in this karma, is what Spirit is saying. This first person over here, this calculated person, I'm pretty confident this person's going to get their energy too back to them. She said, because my circle and he's is small. Let me see what she said. I'm a Leo. Okay, he's the Gemini. Yes, please. Okay, let's see. Let's see about this second person. This second person really was being like divine feminine, dark feminine. Also, this person could have been getting messages on ways and how they can be more competitive here. Okay, this person probably is spiritual in some ways. She said, interesting. Let's see what this person is. Okay. These are just the messages that are coming out. So, of course, I appreciate people who understand. Yeah, this person didn't necessarily want to... This person's not an honest person is how I'm getting it. Okay. This person really wanted control. As if they were able to manipulate somebody like a puppet. This is what this person's desire is. And why this person's intentionally evil. This person's intentionally evil because they desire to control people. Have people on strings and like really puppeteer them. Okay? Emperor, control. Emperor reverse. This person could be an Aries, but this person really likes controlling people. Okay? This person's karma for interrupting into your relationship is the fact that since this person is the bitch, other people is going to be exercising this energy towards them. Okay, a lot of coldness. Okay, you see how this person's dress is like veiled. You can see through it. People are going to see through this person. Okay, and they're going to see through this person and express it and bring them coldness. This person's not going to be able to come out on top. Like, I see this as people reading this person for filth accurately. Okay, this person's not going to be happy about this. This person's going to be exposed as a selfish, narcissistic person, okay? This person could potentially have a drinking problem. If not, I see this as this person's very reliant. She said, yeah, I know a Libra. Interesting. What else is happening to this person's spirit? This person's going to be waiting forever for... This is Ten of Pentacles, right? I said this person's going to be waiting forever for success in their life. So even if this person has accomplished some things in their life, I see that they're not even going to feel good about it. Three of Cups. People that's going to want... Let's see about the people. Yep. The people around them is going to either expose them for their lies or going to talk nasty to this person, disagree with this person, and they're going to see this person as a liar as they lie to them. The people in their lives is where a lot of their karma is coming from. These people are going to pose one way and then sabotage, but like destroy this person behind closed doors. Maybe even openly. I see people destroying this person. Leo in reverse, this person is not going to be able to not only fight this, it's going to really put them in their feelings. They're going to be very guarded. It's almost as if they don't, it's almost as if they can't handle this energy happening to them at all. Okay, they're not going to be prepared is how I'm seeing this. This is somebody who's not prepared for this negativity to happen to them back. I see this as a reverse. And I have no idea why this person never expected this to happen. They expected people to always have open arms for them. People don't see them in the way that they see themselves. They see themselves as this. People don't see them like that. This is the card I thought that came out when I said this person's going to be waiting. This person's going to be waiting for the days, for their happiness. They're dependent on other people for making them happy. So because they're so dependent on other people making them happy, other people are going to be making... Spirit has organized it to where other people's going to be bringing pure chaos in this person's life. Yeah. Every time they think something looks some way, it's actually a whole bunch of chaos. This person might pretend a lot, but secretly this is them. In chaos and in their head. So this person pretends a lot, but they've been released from a lot of things, and it's bringing them so much conflict. It could be also a Four of Wands situation. It doesn't have to be in your situation. It could be somewhere else too. This person gets around what Spirit just said. This person's going to see clearly how their sneaky antics, because people are going to be reading them for filth. People in their relationships, in their life, are going to be exposing this person for not being smart and wise. And yeah, not being wise. Interesting. For being unbalanced, crazy bitch on Hot Wheels. Like, what the freak? Yeah, a man could be communicating this to them too. This could be also a different couple. It could be a different couple here too. That could be also making this person feel like a loser. Okay? Yeah, this person's going to feel out of the cold. I mean, out in the cold. So, that's that first person's energy. This first person is going to get a lot of their karma in a form of their friend circles. Okay? This person probably sees themselves as like a mean girl. How is the Gemini feeling about this relationship? Let's see. If you guys enjoy the live stream, make sure you guys double tap the live and subscribe to the channel. Also, there's many different ways to donate: super chat, super stickers, as well as the pinned comment. My Cash App is $REJUL, and I have a website at buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae. You can send the donations there. Okay, so let's see. How is the Gemini feeling? Let's see. Okay, so far I got 2 cards. Let me... Okay. Okay, Okay, so I asked, how did the Gemini feel about this relationship? I'm picking up his current energy right now. Okay, I don't know what exactly happened between you two, because this Three of Pentacles felt like it came out in reverse, but right now it's upright. So interesting. I feel like he gives the vibe that he started to have a wandering eye, or maybe at this current time he kind of has that energy on him. I'm not gonna lie. He feels like he sees through something at this time, or maybe he thinks this is you. He doesn't have passion for, this is his card. He himself is lacking passion at this time. And I think because of that, he's trying to seek it outside of himself. I mean, honestly, this person could have an addiction though. So the fact that he seemingly doesn't have passion for this situation, this coupling, it seems like it's more of a him problem. Because you know why? Even if another Queen of Cups comes in his life to bring him a successful pairing with a Queen of Cups, a loving, kind, like wifey type individual, even if that person came to his life right now, this is his energy towards it. He's going to bring injustices and lies. So he just seems like he's in a party phase at this time, or he's just looking for something that's not serious. It's just ego boost with him right now. I'm seeing ego boost for him right now. He's really not giving too much thought into all his behavior. Like, he thinks about it, but he thinks about it in like a conniving way almost. Like he's supposed to, yeah, like a demonic way. Like he's supposed to be doing this. I don't know if he's going through something. You know how some men go through like crises at times in life, and this is how they deal with it. It's almost as if he relapsed into an addiction almost. Maybe, I don't know if you were aware of this. Okay, Ten of Swords is in reverse. This is like him starting something over. And him not having, he doesn't want to have like he doesn't want to have much flack about his behavior at this time. He just wants to go out there and give his cup to the world. He's not empowered though. Also, I could have sworn you said this is your energy, right, Leo? Interesting. He feels like you were the person that was preventing him from doing this. Like he felt like you was the one preventing him from being this way. In a way, is how I'm picking up the cards. And so he's trying to guard himself from your energy by trying to isolate, so that way he can be immature in peace almost. I mean, he does think about you, like he watches you from the distance. However, he's not in a good place. Like his energy, anybody who steps in his life at this time, they're going to get a terrible version. They're going to end like this, depressed, bound, stuck. Not like, this is somebody who literally got like robbed in daylight. He's going to be in that energy towards anybody who steps to them, whether they're a good person or not. It's like almost like it's like a trap almost. Like, yeah, I'm gonna offer you this Four of Wands. I'm going to make you feel like you're my soulmate. Also, this could have been how you felt about this person, right? Like this person, you were in a relationship with them, and you felt like y'all had a real good connection, right? And then you felt like something put a pause. Something brought it to a pause. And you wanted to work on this. But you felt like you couldn't get to a place of fully healing the situation and like balancing it out. It's because he's the one that's imbalanced. There's nothing that you really could have done, and I'm seeing, as far as like you did give your best. And it's honestly appreciated by him. That's so interesting. Like he's actually appreciative of this. That you that you actually cared about him. It's a him problem. It's nobody else. It's him. Like he gets these spontaneous ways, like these urges almost to just be weird and sneaky, and he just like, I don't know, is he manic? Is he like going through like manic mania, like depression symptoms where he's manic at this time, Lady R? Because I'm starting to get that vibe. I'm getting the vibe that he's like manic. We already went through these cards. I think he's like manic, like he's experiencing an episode, which will make sense as to why he's doing like outlandish behavior, like gambling almost, and like going out here giving out his cups with people, seeing you as somebody that's holding him back from being immature. I think this man is experiencing mania. Okay. I mean, I'm not a doctor to diagnose anybody, especially through cards. But that's what I'm getting, Lady R. So that's what I got for your energy. How is he feeling at this time? This man needs to be evaluated psychologically. to really like do some healing work instead of running from his problems by being having a manic episode. I mean, of course, you can pray for this person. He does appreciate the fact that you cared about him, but he literally is like almost in an episode right now. So there's not really much getting through to him at this time, if that makes sense. His energy expresses itself as a manic episode. But that's what I got. She said, wow. Yeah, that's what I got. I don't know what happened to trigger him into this, but it's almost as if he's been triggered into behaving this way. It's like it unlocked a side to him that's very, very immature. Yeah, so he needs a lot of healing, especially in his heart chakra. He needs to do healing work. Okay. Instead of trying to cover up, he tries to cover up a lot of stuff that he's been through. She said, "Thank you very much, love. I really love you. How accurate you are." I appreciate you, Lady R, for appreciating the readings. Everybody here, make sure you guys double tap the live stream and subscribe to the channel. There's many different ways that you can donate. We've gotten several different what's it called? Super chats and super stickers. And also in the pin comment, there's two other options. We have Cash App, $REJUL, as well as we have a website, buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae. I appreciate you guys. Somebody said, "Ma'am, are these your natural hairs?" Welcome, Garneet. You like my hair, Garneet? Somebody said, "No Bitcoin." Thought said, "No." There's many other options, so no. Talk to you later. Much respect. Thanks, Jason. Love your hair. Stop playing. You're looking gorgeous. Thanks, Butterfly. Welcome back, Jair. He said, "Been at work all day." Gordon said, "Dang it, got me." Welcome back. Look, I always catch Gordon up here, y'all. He be scrolling and he comes back. Oklahoma City checking in. Sagittarius, good vibes. Hope all is well. 3 days before Mario steals your liver. Yippee. Okay, cancel. Interesting. Somebody said Virgo. Ray, Virgo. Reality, why are you saying Virgo? Why did you say, "Can you get my number"? So you wanted all the boys to leave so you could be here for 2 minutes and leave for a boy? I'm so weak. You saw that, Elijah? Elijah, you saw that? That's hilarious. Somebody said your hair got long. Y'all are so funny. Somebody said, "Same, even if I don't comment, I'm listening." I appreciate that. I hope everybody has been doing well in the chat. I wanted to get up here for a little bit with you guys. And so far, so good. I feel like the energy is very good. It's very blessed. Very beautiful. I appreciate you guys' energy. Let me see how long I've been up here. And I'm going to let you guys know how long I've been up here. So far, I've been up here for at least 2 hours because I started the live stream at 1:59 a.m. And so it's 1:51. I'm sorry, it's 4:16 a.m. where I'm at. Give me a second. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just catching up on random stuff here. I'm back on the chat. Grateful. Thanks, y'all. Welcome back, everybody. I'm only going to be up here for maybe just a little bit longer. If there's anybody else who wants a reading tonight, I am open for that. So you can come forward now if you have a question. A serious reading too, by the way. But if not, that's cool. We can just kind of vibe up here for a little bit. And I for sure will catch y'all. Somebody said 1800 and noodles or no. I'm so weak. I'm so weak. That's interesting. I mean, I am kind of hungry. Lately, I haven't had that much of an appetite the past few days. I don't know what that's about. Like, not trying to say I don't have an appetite, because I for sure have been eating. But I could tell whenever my eating habits shift, and I could tell I shifted with my eating habits. So I don't know. It's just interesting. I might snack on some chips now. Now that I think about it. Gotta close this work shift for today. That's what's up. I just met someone new. We seem to click. What's the vibe? Let's see, butterfly. Okay. Butterfly, I don't know if you feel like you didn't have. This is your energy. I don't know if it's supposed to be upright, but what I got from this energy is the fact that like maybe you feel like y'all two didn't really have that much of a conversation. Is why it's coming out in reverse. Okay. This person's energy, they're just not so sure. I don't know if this is way too soon to tell. Like it's too much in the beginning. Maybe there's some distance between you two. Let's see what this person thought of you. I mean, this person thought of you in a high light, like you're somebody to be dedicated to, or they just see you as a Queen of Pentacles character. You probably saw this person as the King of Swords, like somebody very sharp. Potentially, if you did hear them talk or speak, maybe they just have an aura about them that they know what they're talking about. Like a sophistication is also what I'm getting with this card. So they did see you as a wifey type, and you saw them as like, for lack of better words, the same, right? That's what I'm getting so far. There is some distance here, okay? So I don't see you two as like, the enthusiasm is not completely high right now, but let's see. The future outcome, you two might speak. Future outcome, there might be a conversation that can come from this. Queen of Cups, it won't be super emotional when this conversation happens. And the conversation might be a little bit like, super informal, you know what I'm saying? Knight of Cups in reverse. I don't know if this is going to come about of anything, but let's see why. If the timeline is showing that this isn't going to go anywhere, it's going to do with distance. I think maybe somebody actually lives far from somebody, or somebody might move. So distance is going to be the reason why this doesn't work. And to some extent, justice is supposed to happen this way, because I see it as you two kind of look good, but honestly, the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, y'all aren't actually the most flattering, energetic match at this time. Okay? You are about your pentacle. This person is just being very direct at this time. Not even emotional. So, y'all two are kind of, in a way, similar in energy. One's more pentacle, one's more cold. And it came up again here. One's more cold, a little bit super informal in communication. And your energy, butterfly, I don't know if you kind of look at this person and you just kind of see them for something that you want to participate in. Like, I don't know if you feel like you would benefit from this person in a way where you're not completely upright, type of energy. You know how like sometimes you can look at a person and you be like, oh, they'll be good for this, they'll be good for that. It could be anything, right? That's kind of like the energy I got. Welcome back, Chicago. So I see you as being more, not to say that you're more emotional, it's just more connected to your emotions in a way that is kind of manipulative. It's not as honest. And he's just going to be super cold and very informal in speech. And almost similar here. It's going to get to a point that if distance wasn't a factor here, it would get to a point where somebody's going to feel justified because somebody's going to be not getting their way in the situation. Somebody's not going to feel like they're getting their way, and they're going to express that. And this person is going to operate their sword of, yeah, I don't see investment being brought to this. I see that there's two people who are sure of who they are, and they're not changing that quickly. So do I see a finish line moving here? I'll be honest, I don't. I think that on paper, though, the first impression is that this person saw you as somebody, maybe even a mothering energy, like potential to have that type of vibe, and you saw this person as very sophisticated and sharp. Do I see anything more coming from it? I'll be honest, I think distance plays a lot of factor into this. Yeah, but I mean, potentially you might want to manifest maybe a fulfillment in this. I don't know if you feel like that's a challenge. But let's see what else Spirit wants to say about that. Ooh, so yeah, right away, if somebody were to try to manifest this to get together, I just see it ending very quickly, actually. Yeah, I just see it ending and then you moving forward. even if you took it as a challenge to like try to get something out of it. So that's what I got for you, butterfly. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Amen. Don't forget, you still got that honorary Latina card for using the whipped cream container for bowls. Welcome back, Adrian. Adrian, I thought about that recently. Like now, every single time I'm either about to eat noodles or actually, I'm not gonna lie to y'all and say that I eat noodles all the time. But if I ever think about them, see them, I think about that bowl and I think about me being invited. I spoke about that a few times too. I was like, yeah, I'm welcome into the Latin community, y'all. I'm so weak. Love the hair, looks amazing. Thanks, Chicago. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream. I appreciate y'all and subscribe to the channel. I would doubly appreciate y'all. I'll be honest, not to be super TMI, I do feel my emotions shifting soon. So I don't know if it's going to be a whole week or 2 weeks of me just being quite emotional. I hope it's not for the bad, but I can just always tell when I'm shifting. So that might be happening soon, you guys. So if I need more time or distance, or if I'm up here more, if y'all ever see me becoming emotional up here, you guys, I promise you everything is for the most part okay. I'm just having to be a woman. Somebody said if your credit score is under 5 million, hit that like and subscribe. Exactly. Maybe an X, but that's not our current energy. Thank you anyway, though. Oh, okay. I appreciate you saying that, butterfly. Maybe it is an X. I mean, maybe that's your energy with somebody else and his energy with somebody else as well. But I don't know. I really don't know. But honestly, butterfly, it could also be the fact that like I don't know. Was it y'all first impression of meeting each other at all, or y'all didn't have a whole lot of communication back and forth type of thing? Because it could be a future timeline as well. Somebody said hearts. I appreciate you guys. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay up here, but I think I am going to put the cards away at least and just vibe with the chat for a little bit. Maybe eat some chips, maybe drink some water, and yeah. I got my favorite flaming hot Doritos. Can I just say you glow just as bright without makeup, no cap? I appreciate you saying that, Adrian. Somebody earlier said I look super dull. I was like, what? I look dull? I look like I just have no makeup on. No, we've been talking nonstop since we met. Oh, okay, energy's great. He's just dealing with an ex. I've been single. Maybe that's what was coming out. I'm sorry for that. I wish I would have, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that would have helped with the energy. So yeah, I think maybe that's his energy with his ex then. There's been distance put into place. So that must be both of their energies then. And probably wasn't your energy at all, but butterfly. So yeah. Nah, some of these hoes look like zombies with no makeup on. Laugh my ass off, but you could though. Thanks, Adrian. I appreciate your compliment. It's so sweet. But yeah, somebody was like, "You look super dull." I was like, "Ooh." I was like, "Well, I did just wake up not too long ago before I got up here. I like woke up, took a shower, ate me something, and then I was like, you know what? I should just get on live. So then that's why I'm here. So I am still a little bit tired, not gonna lie, which is partly why I probably won't be up here for super long either. She said yes, it's them, definitely distance, accurate. Okay, that's probably what it is, butterfly. I'm happy that you said that because that's probably the two energies I was picking up. Because I was like, what? This person, I was like, butterfly, how are you interested in this person, but it's showing you're deceptive? I'm like, what? I was like, maybe it's miscommunication then. Someone said, yo, would you say those hotter than hot Cheetos? I haven't tried the hot ranch yet. Um, Sometimes I think hot Cheetos are hotter because it's all one flavor. But this, you experience the Cool Ranch flavor too. I mean, this is kind of a weak chip I pulled out. There's some actual really spicy chips in here. It's I like it. You know how people be saying it's a party in my mouth. I really like the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch, like, cause I really like Cool Ranch. So like, it's perfect. I think it's perfect. He said, yeah, cause in jail I would. What happened? No, that's his ex. Now I get it. Accurate. Now I get it. There you go. There you go. Butterfly. Eat hot Cheetos with ranch. So I figure it's just the other way around. It probably is, huh? It probably is. I like it. Let me drink some water. I don't think I brought my water over here, y'all. Yeah. I like it though. It's one of my favorite snack chips. That are probably, I don't know how healthy Doritos are. Doritos can't be that healthy, right? He said coughing and choking. I like it. I almost drooled too. I was like, why am I almost drooling eating these? As soon I can't be like when I'm on camera. I promise you, I'll be telling myself, be cool, be cool, be cool. And other factors factor in. But yeah, I like them a lot though. I'm not gonna lie. It's to the point where I almost can't go back to eating regular Cool Ranch Doritos. I almost have to eat the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos now. Doritos and melted cheese. It's a good quick snack. I've never tried that. I almost want to try that. He said, "Dang, do I look that good tonight?" Not me, Drew. I'm so weak. I definitely ate the Cool Ranch flavored Doritos with sour cream. Good combination. The Cool Ranch Doritos with the jalapeno cream cheese. Good combination. Somebody said they eat it with cottage cheese. I can imagine that tastes good too, especially because you said melted cheese. Do you like cottage cheese by any chance, Butterfly? You probably don't. I tried regular Doritos with cheese, not ranch though. I definitely have ate it with cheese because I sometimes use it for like whenever I have extra taco meat, I'll make like nachos with it. So it does taste good. My kids did, and I stole their bowl with some pickled jalapenos. See, look, I'm about to go downstairs right now. I'm about to go downstairs right now and try it. But I definitely need to get some water. Down here in Texas, hot Cheetos with nacho cheese, a big deal. Like they used to sell in schools. Yeah, that tastes good too. So when she said melted cheese, did she mean nacho cheese by any chance? Or should I try the melted cheese too? Somebody said, damn. Thank you for your reading so accurate. Appreciate you. Thanks, Butterfly. Anyways, I'm going to stay up here for just a little bit, you guys. However, I appreciate you guys joining the live stream with me. And I will see you guys soon. Maybe tomorrow in the day, especially if I get off. Somebody said them curls hit though. I appreciate you, Adrian. Maybe tomorrow midday, if I have chance, I might get up here and do some readings with you guys. But if not, I'll see you guys again the next time I see you. I appreciate you guys joining my live streams, and also I really appreciate those who go back to my recordings like after I end the live and they comment in the recordings. I think it helps with keeping my account from becoming shadow banned. Like I don't know how to put that into words. I just almost feel like that's what it does. Let me just check and see. I don't know if I'm getting off right this second, but I'm very close to kind of doing that. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Somebody left me this interesting comment. I'm about to read it. Somebody said, "What's shadow ban mean?" Basically, it's like YouTube stops pushing out your videos, almost intentionally though. So the more people engage and interact with my content, it's probably gonna be harder for YouTube to shadow ban me. So like there was times where I was speaking out against people doing stuff towards me, like in the industry, and that's when YouTube was trying to shadow ban me. So it kind of helps with that. Somebody says, "Happy late birthday, me Rena." Doesn't Rena means like pretty, beautiful, or something? They said, "With all due respect." First of all, that was not a picture of my birthday. That was Valentine's Day. Somebody said, "Hope God blesses you with many more newborn special B day. You're stunning, gorgeous Earth hermit seeking for my beautiful soulmate. Hope we can connect our pure, loving souls. Watching your beauty live. LA's finest, me more." I don't be knowing what to say sometimes to these people because it's like that was not my birthday. I told them it was Valentine's Day. I do try to reply to the comments though. So I said, "What's good?" My Reina, like my queen or princess. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, does that mean like beautiful? Like people say Linda all the time, and that was, I promise you, I haven't heard people say Linda until this year, like a few, like 2 months ago now. I thought it was something else. I was like, who is Linda? They was like, no, Linda means beautiful. I was like, how have I not known that? Like, I'm thinking back to me taking Spanish class too. Like, they taught us all kinds of other words. Let me find out you got a snack drawer. The way I put it over to the side, huh? I'm like, no, if I ever get the chance to like get up and do something, I might pick it up and take it with me. Linda pronounced, oh, Lynn. Am I not saying it right? Linda? Is it Linda? Like, yeah, I guess pretty would be a translate. Pendejo means handsome. No, it doesn't. I know what pendejo and pendeja means. If I want to cuss somebody out, I'll call them a pendejo. Like, I'll say, cállate la boca, pendejo. And then they're going to be like, girl, why you telling me to shut up and you calling me an asshole? I'm be like, because I can do that. And I'm like, I'm going to be telling them, I'm just going to say random Spanish words just to keep it up. I'm like, aquí. They're going to be like, what are you talking about? Some here. What you talking about? I'm just gonna start saying random words. Why everyone just know the cuss words? I'm weak. Somebody say good morning, everyone. Good morning. Somebody say it's nighttime. He said Aki. I'm gonna just start saying random words. Aki. They're like, what you talking about? Some here. What you talking about? Oh, somebody say must have got your lessons from the Taco Bell dog. I'm so weak. I'm so weak. I remember that dog. They will probably never replace him. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Yep. I'm like, could you imagine? Y'all are funny. Y'all are so funny for that. like, girl, who? Somebody said, aquí pendejo, por favor. Look, here, asshole, please. Exactly. But you gotta say cállate la boca first. Cállate la boca aquí, pendejo, por favor. Yeah. And I'm just gonna say random stuff. No mas, no mas, no mas. They're gonna be like, what? No more, no more, no mas, no mas. Doesn't that mean no more? Little badass chihuahua biting everyone's ankles. Exactly. When was the last time we seen that dog, y'all? I feel like they got rid of that dog and like before it hit the 2000s. They got rid of that dog before it hit 2000s. Somebody said, "Oh my bad. What's the gist about? Because right now I'm a bit down." Oh, Carlos, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. We're just talking right now, just chatting about random stuff. They gonna look at you like they gonna be say they gonna accuse me of doing brouhaha. Oh no, I can't even say it right now. And dog, that dog's like 200. In dog years, they worked that dog till that dog couldn't work no more. Literally, like we ain't never seen nothing like that dog ever again. And it's so crazy because I feel like that dog, like, what if the dog passed away before the contract was completely up? So we kept on seeing the dog like a ghost. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jewel. Welcome back, Cubaverse. I can't even call you Areoles now. I can't even call you that. Pups living off the residuals estate that refrigerated food. Exactly. One day he just disappeared, and we just never see him again. That's crazy. That is craziness. They got rid of the pup, y'all. How is everyone? Everyone's good. We need a VH1. Where is he now? Exactly. They're gonna show a tombstone. Oh my god. Do you think Taco Bell honored his passing properly? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that dog's still alive. Pup was getting paid in Taco Bell. He 100% was. And it's so crazy because somebody said no one's safe in the industry, not even animals. Exactly. I don't think, like, do you think Taco Bell honored him properly? We need a documentary on that. Because, like, I honestly feel like they really probably just, like, was like, oh, the dog can't work anymore. Why can't the dog work? He passed away. Oh, okay. Well, it's good because we're about to, it's about to hit 2000s. It's about to be 2001. We about to work up a new plan anyway. Like, I feel like that's low-key what started to happen. They got rid of the bell, the dog, everything, the fiesta, everything. That's when Taco Bell started becoming de-Mexican. Like, you know what I'm saying? De-Mexican-fied. Shout out to my Latin folks. Fine, fine. I'll start my research. Give me 30 days. I'm weak. They probably stood a little burrito up as a tombstone with his name on it. Exactly. They probably got a little party hat on it. You know what I'm saying? A little sombrero. I probably didn't say that right. Some some maracas next to it. That's it. The people who own that Chihuahua dog, I wonder like what they got. What was his actual name? Questions that need answers. Let me see. I don't even think I don't think they honored him properly, y'all. Let me see something. His name was Juan for sure. Somebody said y'all hilarious. I'm just saying he a rapper name. His name Lil Chow Chow. Exactly. That's crazy. They did not care about that dog. Cause you notice how like they literally swept it under the rug. They never said our condolences. They never said we're departing from our mascot of food chain Taco Bell. His name was Gidget, y'all. His name was Gidget. That's crazy. It was like 2006. Like, look at this face. How do I pause it? This dog looks like that's the face right there. Hold on. Let's see if it can get back. Let me do this to try to get it back. Hold on. Let me show you guys. That's the face of a dog who's went through abuse in the industry. That dog had went through abuse in the industry. Somebody told us on Gidget, who the fuck named him that? Exactly. You can already tell by the look in his eyes. He's seen some things. He's seen things that we ain't never seen before. He they worked that dog too much and he got paid little. He probably ain't never touched or seen none of his money. His trainer probably took all his money from him, y'all. Somebody said, the dream goddess is broadcasting. Yeah, welcome, Simon. Welcome. Look what they did to my man's Gidget, y'all. He didn't even get to touch. He didn't even get to his paws on none of the money he made. It went all to his trainer. They TLC'd him. They TLC'd my boy Gidget. That's pain, y'all. Y'all think this is normal for a dog to have that look? That's pain in his eyes, y'all. Gidget. They took all Gidget money. Someone said, how cute. They said the legacy of Taco Bell's famous Chihuahua. No, I really hope Gidget's somewhere thriving. However, they just one day just stopped showing him. Somebody said, "Yo quiero Taco Bell." We're all saying that. Exactly. Wasn't we? We all live for that bell. They don't even hit the bell no more. That's crazy. Where Taco Bell dog? Did Nelly ever remove that band-aid? Did Ashanti say what? Punctual, always on time. Does designer still even rap? Find out next week on VH1. I'm just saying. They made a mockery of my boy Gidget like he was just some show animal. Like they didn't care about him. They got their money and they bounced on him. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is back when they would say yo quiero Taco Bell. I used to say yo te quiero because I didn't know what I was saying. I wasn't speaking fluent Spanish. But everybody was saying it. Also, it's so crazy because I feel like restaurant mascots all died at the same time. Cause where the freak happened to that to McDonald's had a whole team of mascots. The Chihuahua triggered activist who launched a successful boy. Hold on, this is what happened to him, y'all. The Chihuahua triggered activists who launched a successful boycott against the brand, which caused a 6% drop in same-store sales in 2000. This is the largest decline in Taco Bell history. This led to the firing of the company's president and a complete withdrawal of the mascot. They got him out of there, y'all. He was bringing... Look, the competitors seen that the dog... You know what I said earlier? I was like, the dog, this gotta, they looked at that dog, they was like, this gotta be animal cruelty. And somebody attacked them. Somebody said, hola, mi amor, hola. Someone gotta use Gidgets as an album cover. The pain in his eyes is real. That dog has seen some show day pain, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody talk about some. Gidget was chain smoking while making burritos for show. I'ma smoke one for Gidget for real. Exactly. Somebody get, okay, I caught up. Gidget versus Prometheus. Hit on one-on-one. Who you got? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Did I ever screenshot that picture of him? That needed to be documented. The pain that I seen in that dog's eyes. Oh my god. He was a 12-pound chihuahua. It's almost like they forced him to have his 15 minutes of fame. What was his net worth? Yo quiero Taco Bell. That was $40 million. They wanted to stop that dog's bag so bad. That is so sad. It was people watching Taco Bell. They was like, this can't be right. Mind you, back then, PETA was heavy. PETA was heavy back then. Like, if I'm not mistaken, they said 2009. Wasn't that close to the to like us hearing more stories about people with fame and animal abuse and stuff like that? I don't know. All I know is that they was heavy on getting that dog. They wanted to stop the dog's bag, dog. That's crazy. They did whatever they could do to stop that dog's bag. And it worked. 6% drop. This was back when they had the Got Milk commercials, y'all. Like, you gotta put it in perspective. So we about to do a side by side comparison to see something for real. So this is our side by side comparison. So we got the Taco Bell dog, okay? Okay? He's the new up and running against long standing Nicole's dad. I'm sorry, dog. Prometheus. But let her tell it it's Prometheus. Let her mama say it's Promethazine, okay? Let they family say it's Pro. So who y'all got? Y'all got Prometheus? Or y'all, or y'all got the freaking Taco Bell dog. Look at the pain in his eyes, dog. That dog is fearful. He don't know what's next. Like, he don't know when his next showing and booking is gonna be. I can't believe those evil activists stole that from him. They stole it from him, y'all. They stole it. Somebody said, I'm gonna go with Gidget. He looked like he been locked up a couple times. Prometheus look like he been locked up too. Just abandoned though. He looked like he been locked up and a little bit abandoned. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so weak. Hold on. Somebody said I know a mug shot when I see one. No, these emojis really express Prometheus so much. Somebody said Britney Spears got nothing on Gidget. Gidget show more pain than DJ Khaled album covers. Somebody said hi Jury, hi Sajay. Gidget sitting in a bar right now and drinking plastic bottle vodka, smoking menthols. Exactly. And they go up to him and they bring up, they're like, you know what you kind of remind me of? There was this dog. There was like a Taco Bell dog, and it just puts him in that bar more. Somebody said Prometheus the type to PC up though. He looked like he about to cry already. I'm just saying. Prometheus looks like as much as he wants to defend himself, he really can't. Like, I feel sorry for this dog. Like, Prometheus look like he need a good bath. Like, what if he don't really have brown in his fur? He just dirty a little bit. Oh my god. Somebody said Gidget cry right now. Listen to Drake. Probably y'all. Somebody said he do like he about to cry, y'all. Day, the wavy is so beautiful. Thanks, Taquan. Welcome back. Y'all, that's hilarious. They said Prometheus got a lump in his throat. Prometheus gives straight victim vibes. He's never beaten those allegations. He look like an abandoned gerbil. He look like an abandoned gerbil. Like, yeah, he do. I'm free Prometheus. However, he's the real victim, y'all. He's seen some stuff in the industry. I ain't gonna lie. He's seen some mess in the Taco Bell commercial industry. Prometheus is Gidget loyal to get his royalties back. Yeah, trust me, I'm a lawyer. I'm gonna beat this case from you. Nah, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. Prometheus looks. Why does he look so helpless and scared? Like, I can't get over it. Prometheus was getting extorted for his Scooby snacks. Nicole was giving him the dog pound. Exactly. Nicole almost took him out, and then she brought him back. She was like, I can take you out of this world. She almost did. Then she brought him back, resuscitated him, right when he was on the blink of crossing over. Now let me stop. That is crazy. Take you out of this world. That's what she said. Gidget looked like he got cartel ties. He do. He look like he owes somebody money. I ain't gonna hold you. Gidget look like he owes somebody money. too many Scooby snacks. Something like that. He owes somebody money, y'all. Mm. That's crazy. It's so crazy how life can hit you so fast. He used to be celebrated. And it's It's just so crazy. He used to be celebrated. Somebody said he was the doobie ears from Harry Potter. He does have them doobie ears. Look at the way he puffing his chest out in that picture. Exactly. Somebody else said something I can't say. You ever see that story about? Hold on. You ever see that story about Chalino Sanchez where he read a death threat on stage about singing a certain song and he sang it and those? Yes, I was thinking about that. Was he the country singer? And he basically got taken by the cartel, like they was not playing by him, and he thought that because he was a celebrity or something that he was going to like be good, and the cartel proved otherwise. Are you talking about him? Shout out to Chalino to go. Also, we Chihuahua. Somebody said, "Well, his pain don't get okay. Get, his pain don't got shit on Gidget. Nah, he sung Spanish. Oh, okay. He was but did he wear like cowboy fits? Is what I'm really trying to say. Or at least I saw a video of him singing on stage, and he had on like a cowboy hat and the boots and everything, and he was singing a song, and then that was like one of his last performances because the cartel got him, aka the mafia. Actually, I think it was the cartel, but might as well be the mafia. Who is better, Messi or Ronaldo? That is always a question. Yeah, Chalano, a G for real. That is crazy, and it's like they wanted to send a message like you can get touched too, boy. Yeah, he read the note, wiped his sweat, and sang his heart out. I don't know why there ain't a movie. What? How did I recently come into knowledge of that? Because I feel like this past like year or so, I came into knowledge about that story. I saw that they handed him a note, let him know. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Chelano saying corridors. It's like Mexican gangster music, kinda. Yeah, because at one point in time, he used to be partnered with them. And then he did something to where that happened. What time is the stream ending today? Welcome, Burrito. Saying. Hold on. Burrito, let me go look at your new... I don't know. It's something about you calling yourself Burrito, but having a tomato lettuce wrap in the profile picture, that's really confusing me. However, I did say I was going to probably... Somebody said, nah, natural. It's what Peso Pluma and all these new ones try to replicate but can't. And he played the best, they said, knowing he knew what he knew. It's sad but bad at. That's crazy. When's the stream ending tonight? That's a good question. I kind of already prepped it to end like some time ago, like at least 25 minutes ago. I actually don't know how long it's been. So I might not stay up here that long. You look beautiful, natural. Thanks, Dan Mino. So I probably won't stay up here that long, but long enough. Y'all probably will see me again. Like, if I don't hop up here midday, I might come up here again tomorrow night. Hopefully I get enough rest. I felt like I was busy. Like, I was so busy today. Yeah, crazy story, man. He sang the shit out of that song even after the threat. That's crazy. I mean, what else could you do? Like, you already know the people that you know the people that you affiliate yourself with. You know what I'm saying? But Chalino dropped straight bangers. I kind of want to like check out his music. I wish I was more fluent to like understand a lot of stuff. But yeah, he was really a gangster, I guess, or he went up against some real gangsters. Turn down your beauty because it's blinding me. Welcome to the live stream, Milton. But he had bodies too, so yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Because if I'm not mistaken, he was using the cartel as a way to be protected in the industry as well as to throw his weight around. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I learned. And so it came back to bite. You honorary, I have you. He said I'm an honorary. I have your Latina card with your fancy Tupperware last time with the noodles. So you straight. I'm so weak. I'm gonna learn way more Spanish too the next time you see me. So yeah. So yeah, that is craziness. So yeah, if I don't get up here like midday sometime, maybe to pop in, see what the temperature's like. If people want to do readings, they can. You mentioned Chalina to anyone, you'll be certified for real. That's your pass. It's crazy, y'all mentioned who this person was, and I knew who he was. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I earned my card at this point, y'all. The only thing is, I said that he sang country, when really I was seeing his cowboy outfit in my mind. Also, she got the picture of Tapatio Monroe in the back. I'm weak. I be calling her Carmen, y'all. I be calling her Carmen. Okay, you guys, help me get a Spanish name. What could be my Spanish alias? Cause I don't want to do Raquel. Is too easy. Like Raquel's too easy. Just roll the R in Carmen and boom. Cardamom. Camelita. So my name could be Camelita. What could be my name, y'all? Somebody said Camelito. I can't do card. I can't roll. I need to learn how to roll my tongue. At Adrian, now you know she's special because Abuela doesn't give her good Tupperware. You get a migraine. I'm sorry, a margarine container. Exactly. That can't believe it's not butter stuff. The country container. Yeah, the country butter container. Yeah, Abuelita taught me, y'all. Abuelita taught me. I'm so weak. Somebody said my name is Camelita. I want a real bad A name, like Columbia. What was Columbia's name in that movie? Was it actually Columbia? I felt like she was such a badass, y'all. The country crop container for sure. Yep. Those hit different though. Exactly. One has beans, one has Frito. One got leftovers. Exactly. Somebody says boyanita. Why do I stank? Why do I like stank P? You like stank PE? Stank P is because you're a bottom feeder. That's why you feed it on the bottom of the feeders. So you like stank cat because you're a bottom feeder. You like that stank gato. You like that stinky gato. Somebody said Chicago salute. Salute, Miguel. How do you say stank in Spanish so I can put it together properly? I want to say stank gato. Not even Gidget like stank cat. Exactly. E, you a bottom feeder. That's why you like that stank cooter cat. Somebody said he got standards. Gidget got standards. E don't got no standards. He said, I don't care what it smell like. Ugh. E, you's a wild boy. Somebody said pestoso. So if I say pestoso, is that the whole word for stank gato, or do I need to say pestoso gato? So I say chocha pestosas. Chocho pestosas. Yeah, that's what he like. He likes some chocho. He likes some chocha pestosas. All about my paper, can't miss a beat. I'ma get some chocho. One thing about me. Gotta end with the it's feminine. He like chocha pestosas. He like chocha pestosa. That's what he like. He start getting hungry. He start getting hungry for that stank cat. That stank chocho. Somebody said, if I'ma teach you, I'ma teach you right. Thanks, y'all. Butterfly is laughing. We don't F around. Exactly. He like the chocha. The chocho pistazos. Or pestosa. He like chocho pestosa. Oh gosh. Oh no. So yeah. But yeah, y'all are funny for that. I have yet to get up and get me some water. One of these days I'm gonna do that. I still got these 2 cans over here. I don't know how I keep migrating different cans over here. Like what the freak? You guys earlier, What happened earlier? Is there something exciting I can share? He liked the tonta fea. He like tonta fea? Oh my gosh, what's that, Elijah? Now you Latina now. Get some horchata. I'm gonna get me some horchata and it's gonna taste so good. I've tried it before, it tastes good. I tried it before, it tastes good. I want it to be next time I try it. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like too much like dairy type of alcohol. However, the next time I have some horchata, maybe I'm gonna spike it, y'all. I like tequila. Y'all be seeing me drinking 1800, y'all. I promise you, it's somewhere in my blood. Like my older sister, she was half Puerto Rican, so like it's low key somehow a part of me. She need agua fresca. I feel like isn't that fresh water? It's sweet as hell. Even me, I can't do it with food. It's too much, but I'll drink it on its own. Yeah, I when I tried it, I really liked it. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna find some and try it again soon. It kind of gives me a vibe of like, you know how like in Thailand they have Tai Chi. I don't know if it's Thailand, but Tai Chi. How do y'all feel about Tai Chi? Even though that's a whole different culture, right? Rum chata is trash. Not gonna lie, that's what it is. Yeah, rum chata. It's not my favorite. I always I should be back. Somebody said goodnight. Jay. I thought about it. Somebody said goodnight. Jay. I thought about it. Agua fresca like natural lemonade or sandia watermelon melon. That sounds good too. It's okay. We like watching you remix yourself like a DJ. Bring back the track. I'm weak. I let you borrow my hotspot for Queen Jury. I think we back now. I'm on hotspot. It probably looks kind of trash because that's how it's showing up over here. Kind of trash. But I think this might be my cue to kind of like wrap up the live stream, you guys. Um, I'll see you guys soon. I don't know how soon that's gonna be, but I might see you guys soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I did still light the candle. I'm going to probably leave this candle burning for just a little bit while I'm still awake. Um, so yeah. Somebody says the cucumber agua is bomb. Interesting. I might have to try that. Now I'm gonna have to go. Y'all, I want some Mexican food tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna want. I want some Mexican food. Somebody said, alright, Jewel, stay blessed, pretty lady, stay blessed, chat. I'll see you later, you guys. I appreciate you guys for coming and showing up and liking the live stream. And for the ones who haven't subscribed, I appreciate your new subscriptions. And returning subscribers, I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Mochi. He brought the vibes. 100%, right? Wait, who is Mochi? Oh, yeah. Moa. Are you talking about Moa, my candle? By any chance? Because yeah, we can say Mochi. Yeah, take care, Adrian. I'm going to play some Travis Scott for you. I'm going to see you guys later. I appreciate you guys joining me. I don't know when I'm going to be up here, but I'm going to try to be consistent. Whenever I'm not consistent, I promise you, I don't know what type of subscribers these are called, but there's a certain type of subscriber that subscribes to my channel, and if they don't see me often enough, they unsubscribe. What is that? Yeah, I don't remember his name. I was just going with that. Yeah, Moa Green, Moa Money, Moa Green. Nah, play still calling. I remember. Oh yeah, you ain't even my girl. I'm not singing right now. She still calling. That's that Dom K. Dom Kennedy. But yeah, so I don't know. I think I might. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I might be up just a little bit, but probably not for too long. Especially if I drink this recess drink and it gets me kind of vibey. Blessings to everyone. I'm out. See you later, Lopez. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. Isn't that see you later? Hasta luego. Are you single? I'm a married woman, y'all. I'm married. I'm married, y'all. I'm about to call my husband on FaceTime now so we can go to sleep on the phone together. That's what I'm about to do, y'all. So, I'm gonna talk to you guys later though. Somebody said to cabron means see you later. I used to use that all the time in my Spanish class because I like to say that in real life, but I forgot a lot of stuff. Hasta luego means see you after a while. I actually don't remember what it means. Tu pinche cabron means see you later, good night. Oh, okay. Interesting. So yeah, should I say buenas noches for like good night? I'm gonna see you guys later. And I'm going to blow up my husband's phone so he can talk to me at FaceTime. Somebody said, look up 1 Corinthians 15. Can you post it right real quick in the chat so we don't have to look it up right now? If you do that, I'll, buenas noches, hermosa. Look, gracias, buenas noches. Buenas nachos is just as good as nachos. I'm so weak. Buenas nachos. So I can say nachos, right? I'm gonna say buenas nachos. So I'm waiting to see if he's gonna post that Bible verse, but if he don't come back and post it, I'm gonna have to leave. So I like your name. Is where you at, fool? I like the fact that your name is where you at, fool. Un saludos desde Guerrero. Guerrero. I don't know how to do it. Guerrero. Guerrero. What does that mean? Why did you say that? Not where you at, fool, made up with a blicky and a bottle. Not a blicky and a bottle of water, of agua. Oh, that's his name. I thought he was asking you that. No, he didn't say where you at, fool. Could you imagine this person's with this Abby, a blicky, and a bottle asking you where you at, fool? Oh, I know you mother freaking lying. I'm gonna have, uh-uh. Somebody said, do you remember me? I just went to see your previous activity on the channel. That's why I was reading that. Where you at, fool? he his Abby got a blicky and a water bottle. Not a blicky and a bottle. I know you mother freaking lying. And he asked me where you at, fool? What? You don't even know anything about my whereabouts and my location. So I said in Geronimo. No, what does that mean? What is Guerrero? Guerrero. He about to ask you to drop the low. I know you mother freaking lying. Not him asking me where you at, fool. He got a blicky and a bottle. What you doing with that? I'm so weak. I'm about to go, you guys. I'm about to blow up my husband's FaceTime so we can go to sleep on the phone together. Because I think I am needing his energy. Somebody said that's a state in Mexico. Oh, and he in Mexico. Oh, that's another strike, y'all. I'm sorry. That's a whole nother. That's a huge strike. Loads of keys. He in actual Mexico, and he got a blicky in a bottle, and his name is Where You At, Fool. That is too many strikes, y'all. He about to pull up with the Henny and a full clip. Exactly. Someone look. He said husband question mark. Yes, y'all. I need his energy back. Boy, I need you bad as a heartbeat. Now I just can tell I'm about to be this week. Or this next 2 weeks probably. Alright, last question before you go. This should not be this funny to me. What you about to say, Elijah? Elijah, I'm completely in the dark about what you might say. So what you about to say? Somebody say you're married. Yes, y'all. My husband be posting his picture. Y'all be asking me where's my ring. He be posting his ring. Somebody said, what made you decide to breathe this morning? Well, I don't know. Something about when I woke up, I've noticed that I already kind of was breathing. So I figured might as well just keep it up. Mama ain't raised a quitter, right? So that's why I decided to just breathe this morning. Where you at, fool? Said shaking my head. Oh God, y'all. Somebody Somebody said shit retarded. Exactly. Oh my gosh, let me show you guys a picture. Since you said that, Elijah, and we was just look, since you said that, and this is the last picture open on my freaking photo album. This is another picture I just saved recently. It says retarded. Broken heart. Somebody said hate breathing. I'm so weak. I'm so weak. But yeah, y'all. He's so freaking cute, y'all. Like I be looking at him, I'm thinking to myself like I be thinking to myself like, love your hair, thanks, cat. Nah, y'all wanna hear something I thought about earlier? I was thinking this day, I was like, it's so interesting because like when y'all haven't got to a place of meeting a person who's very much so like you, like, do you ever think like if I met the guy version of myself? Have you ever thought about something like that? Like, what if I met like a version of myself that's actually me but in a different body type? Like, how would I actually act? How would I act? Do y'all ever think about stuff like that? Because I think that it's like something to blow your mind to really think about. I can already see what Elijah's twin looked like, y'all. First of all, she's super beautiful, right? But she's she's probably not an Aquarius though. She could be, but she's probably a water sign or a Leo. Anyways, somebody said hate breathing. That's crazy. Yeah, somebody got up here. They said, so what made you want to do videos? Mind you, I was already in the process of showing why I was doing the video. I don't think I would like the exact same person of myself in the opposite sex, but yeah, she would be a baddie. I feel like for me, like I was trying to explore that idea, right? Because I don't think you can. I mean, I can't say that. I just feel like there's obviously some opposites, right? Or at least in my perspective of something that I'm thinking about in mind. I feel like there's obvious differences. But then there's other aspects that's kind of like spooky. Somebody said, say beautiful again. What, how did I say it? Beautiful? Did I say it with like an accent or like ebonically? Like, she would obviously be beautiful. Did I say it like weird? Beautiful? Beautiful? She would be beautiful. What up, beautiful? Thanks, Jay. I wish I could test that. Whoa, gosh. Hojas Verdes. I don't know what I would be like as a man. Exactly, right? Like, what would be the spooky? Curly Sue. Yep. What would be the what? The spooky? I think there would be certain aspects that could potentially freak you out. Like, not intentionally. It would just kind of be like, whoa, like I don't know. Because I don't have kids too, I think it's also hard for me to understand what that could be. Like the most I can see it though probably is like looking at people with like strong genes, and not just genes but like cuz that's not really the important part. But like have you ever seen family members that act alike and they're not the same generation, nothing, stuff like that. Haha, cheers for the shout out. Yeah, at first you did. Now you don't. How did I say it? I was like, I know she would be beautiful. Ebony Marilyn Monroe. My name is Carmelita. Okay, Carmelita. I'm sorry, Kim Camlita. I can't remember. Elijah told me. I just forgot that fast. I'm just gonna tell people to call me Columbia. Okay, call me Columbia. Yo, this is so funny to me. I'm just talking hot air right now. I am probably going to leave soon. Somebody said that is sexy. Wait, what is? What you talking about, Dan? Shout out from New Zealand. Oi, mate. Good day. Colombiana. Yes, that's gonna be my name, y'all. Do you think it'll be believable? I'm gonna be dressed like a spy. She was such a baddie. Like she was such a baddie in that movie. I was like, yeah, I like that. Somebody said, "Wait, mate, your name is Camlita or Catalina." Oh, Catalina! I promise you that name go hard, y'all. But it's so many Catalinas in the world to the point where it's like, does it go hard? Nah, I'm gonna have different aliases. How about British? British. I'm gonna ask for a bicky and a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and stuff like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all, don't y'all think this picture of Drake is so cute? Like, I think it's cute. Dang, wish we had pretty girls like you. Thirsty, I need a bottle of water. I need a bottle of water. I need a bottle of water. Yeah, I'm thirsty. Look, mate, I'm thirsty, bruv. I need a bottle of water. I'm so weak. Anyways, y'all, for I am gonna get off of here. Um, so yeah, I'm about to get off. Dang, wish we had all read that already. Yeah, I am. And I'm just on my hotspot. You bloody wine Gus. I'll poke you if you touch my cuppa. Bruh. It's disrespectful, innit? Sending you positive vibes. I appreciate that, Mr. Two-Face B said hey. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off of this. I'll see you guys soon. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys double tap to live stream. I would appreciate that so much. Look, we literally, times when I'm not up here, this happened 2 different days. 2 different days, I went up 10 followers and then I lost like 8 to 10 followers. The same exact thing happened both days. So tonight, we at least exceeded the amount from the past 2 days. Does that make sense? Like, there was a 10 followers that we kept on gaining and losing 2 days. And today, we gained almost half of that. So hopefully we don't lose, right? Ooh off for the dwarks lurking. Oh yeah, I thought about that. Like, there are some dwarks up here. Like, I had talked about how I was gonna change my hair, right? And then the dwark changed his hair. I was like, you gotta listen to me. Like, he's obsessed, y'all. He gotta listen to me. You have a music for some. You have a minute for some music. What kind of music, y'all? It depends. It depends. I'm not gonna lie. It depends. Especially because I'm about to go to sleep. So even more so, it depends. Somebody said hi. How are you? I'm good. How are you? How are you? A hip hop, a hippie to the hippie to the hip hop, don't stop, and a down, and a boogie and a bang, bang, boogie to the rhythm to the boogie to me. I promise you, my dad be singing all them songs. My dad be singing every song from old school. I'm good, thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear that drawing abstract. Welcome back to the chat. Look, Mr. Laughing. I promise my dad would go through his whole music catalog. I promise you that's why I be knowing some songs. Play some Chalino. Just don't read no. I'm weak. No notes. Nah. Um. I'm not so sure. Y'all ever heard about that I feel like it's a John Travolta song or something that if you sing it in karaoke, it's like bad vibes. It's like a bad omen to where a fight's gonna break out or some people die. Explains why you know all them oldies but goodies. Yes. Now it's stuck in my head. Haha. I said that hip hop. Hippie to the hip hop. Don't stop. No, and a down. And a boogie to the day. Ain't boogie to the rhythm to the rhythm beat. And on and on. That's his playlist, y'all. I ain't mad at it. He got a good playlist. I ain't gonna lie. Look, he be playing his songs. I was like, yo, you got a good playlist. I can't even lie about that. And he be knowing different stuff about them. Oh my god, Sugar Hero Gang. Oh my god, exactly. That bass line is always. No, I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty good, right? Each generation had their own flavor. 100%. 100%. 100%, y'all. So I don't know. I think I might get off soon though. We are growing still. Make sure you guys new subscribers. I appreciate you guys if you subscribe to the channel and like the live stream. Um. So let me check some stuff. I gotta go through and like take some time to go through my comments, some of my comics. So I probably am going to be doing stuff like that too. At Paul Solomon, baseline is legendary. Larry comes from a song called Good Times. I like your hair, Juju. Thanks so much, Fatayan. Chalino had the tapatio flavor. Yo, he had why was I about to say Carlito's way? He had the cartel on his back. Like what? He had him on his side before he had him on his back. Pause. But that is crazy. That is crazy. He used to wear his cowboy outfits and everything. Thank you for this info. So yeah, I don't know, y'all. I am starting to get a little bit sleepy. I want a bottle of water. I'm about to get me a bottle of water. I'm from South Africa, by the way. Oh, okay, awesome. South Africa in the building, y'all. That's them old school polyester Wrangler type vibes. Exactly. He went out like a soldier for real. He did. Bottle of water. You got it. You got it. You got it. I got it. A bottle of water. I got it. I want a cup of tea. Okay. I want a blicky. Okay. I want a bottle of water. And now, bruv, in it. I don't know. I'm just saying random stuff. Just like earlier, I was saying, Aki. What the freak? I need to hear what? Hear what, y'all? Nice to see you again. Welcome back, Rodriguez. Somebody said, "Are you OCD? What is why? Why would you? I'm curious as to what made you ask if I was OCD." Hola, mamacita. Hey, mamacita. Alright. Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Sounded like Speedy Gonzalez. Aki. Y'all know what's so hilarious about them old school cartoons? The old school cartoons, why did they always look super precious? But then they be having this grown person's voice sometimes. They were like, Aki. And it'd be a grown man's voice on that soundtrack. Stuff like that used to be funny. You sound like you had Tourette's though. What did I say? That sound like when I was singing a song? Eh, Macarena. Like, what? When did I sound like I had Tourette's? I'm confused. When Tom from Tom and Jerry finally talked, he Barry White. Exactly. He be like, huh? Oh, I see. They be sounding like crazy. Before that, what was I saying, Daniel? There was this boy. uh, I'm not gonna say it right now for some reason. They did. They used to be like, I get. They used to sound like grown men sometimes. And they'd be like, yo, what the fuck is this cartoon? And like, nobody questioned it back then. They always had their impressions be hit. I'm just saying. Yo, I used to watch these things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine Tom was trying to set up Jerry or something. And he cut his own tail off. He gonna sound like a grown man. And you're gonna be like, yo, I know you mother freaking lying. Bugs Bunny was the best. I agree. Especially Emma Fudd. I'm hunting rabbits. I'm a. Yeah, the fact that he had a speech impediment was so funny. Bugs Bunny used that to his advantage. Like, Bugs Bunny really used to fry this man because of his speech impediment. I used to think it was my grandpa calling from the other room. Fred Albert Fudd was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, the Looney Tunes are legendary. I agree. Hi, I love the new hair. Welcome back, YouTube. I appreciate it. They were a mess, right? Those are my what I like watching them shows. Like, I used to catch up to watch them. I used to have so many different videos to go back and like watch them. Yo, one of these days I'm gonna have to make sure I got a VCR and go through VHS that I used to watch, or I could just find them on DVD, right? They got Rick James beer. He's like, how? He's like, why? And he'd be like, yo, this is a cartoon. Tom sound like that? A grown man? Or it'd be like, what's the other one? Jerry sound like that? A grown man? Why? And you're like, yo, who is behind the soundtrack? What the freak? Where are the other deers? Kurt Cobain deer. I vaguely remember that, but that was one of my favorite episodes. I bet you could do the impressions of Man Pervert from Family Guy. Yo, kids, you want a popsicle? I gotta do the whistle. I can't do it right now. Sorry. Somebody said I saw a video of Drewski screaming earlier, and someone said he sounded like the voice when Tom and Jerry when scream. Yo! That's how they be sounding, y'all. You can imagine they was behind that booth hollering for real, y'all. All kind of stuff. We never got to see them old. Exactly, we never saw their faces. I bet you it was a grown man. My connection is bad. I'm gonna leave, but you're funny. Send love. My connection probably is a little bit bad. Let me see if it works if I take off hotspot, y'all. Let me try to take off hotspot for a second. Why is my connection bad? Or the gay. Why is my connection bad? Or the gay dude with the ear from Family Guy. Oh no! Oh, wait, hold on. What was his voice? What was his voice? I can't think of it right this second. They sound like them type dudes that have those big ass noses, so it makes their voice sound like a trumpet. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of like the old man from Family Guy. I don't know, y'all. I'll think some more, but I feel like if I wanted to, I could probably imitate them. That's crazy. I used to be able to do Cleveland Brown low key or Cleveland Junior. I can't remember. This is the Cleveland show. Something like that. And I don't know. He sounded like that. Like he got a, like saliva in the back of his throat. Herbert the pervert. Yep. Somebody said you look different today. Oh. I probably do look a little bit different today. I used to know how to sound like Meatwad. Yeah, Meatwad. I forgot how to do it though. I haven't seen that show in so long. Oh, Peter, that's nasty. I forgot. Wait, hold on. I haven't seen it in so long. Cleveland. Cleveland boy sounds so ugly. Oh my god. And he be laughing like. Oh, he laughs so crazy, dog. He laughs so crazy. B.Y. be like, yeah, man, B.Y. Something like that. Cleveland. That's how he laughed. That's crazy. I did used to watch the Cleveland show sometimes though. After it used to be like Family Guy, American Dad, then Cleveland show. I think at one point in time in life. I don't know if that was Fox, like around sports season or something. I can't remember right now. But yeah, giggity giggity. Oh, that's nasty. My connection probably looks so bad, y'all. I apologize. Um, I think I am gonna get off. Why did I say off? Oh, that's nasty. That shit on Meg. They shit on Meg so much. 100%. They don't hesitate. They don't hesitate either. They don't hesitate. That's the craziest part about it. The random episodes when Meg had like glow ups and stuff was always interesting. Peter and Chris arguing like, no, she's office hot, not hot. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay up here for just a little bit longer. I'm surprised I didn't drink my little mood stabilitating. What the freak? Why can't I say stabilizing? What the freak? Can I not say the word right? I'm gonna drink this mood drink. Let's see if it actually works this time. I haven't had this in a long time too, by the way. So, Jury, would you envision me like as a female? I want to know what your psychic powers come up with. Elijah, you as a woman, how you would perceive your energy as a woman, you would 100% think that she's stuck up like off rip. But what you would find is that she might potentially have a down to earth side depending on if she had brothers in her life. If she didn't have brothers in her life, she would be stereotypical, like she would be kind of stereotypical in a way. Meg at the cheap doctor gyno. Okay, let's take a look at that. Ber Bergina? What? Bergina? What are those in the can? So this is strawberry rose. It's like a it's sparkling water, but it has magnesium and adaptogens. It's infused in the sparkling water. I accidentally got a little bit of the water on the brink. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really clear. So yeah. I mean, overall, the flavor tastes pretty good. To me, in my opinion, the flavor tastes really good. Like, there's some sparkling waters that taste less tasty. It's THC infused. Haha, just kidding. I wish. I mean, what is the adaptogen? What is that? Is that low key THC kind of arena? Because it's supposed to calm you down. Dan can't hear. It's cutting out kind of. Ooh, I hate it. I hate it. I don't like that. That sound like what Wolverine claws made out of. What? Oh, adaptogen. It is cutting out sometimes. That sound like it is cutting out. I just burped really heavy. Hey, how your day been? It's been really good. We like Inception live with Jewel watching her live. I'm weak. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let's hope this works for. Let's hope this works for the good. Wi-Fi struggling like Bridget. Exactly. Wi-Fi lagging. She said pendejo. I said my internet is ASS like pendejo. Somebody said it's laggy. Is it still laggy, y'all? We y'all catch the comment. I can't believe it. I was like, I'm gonna see y'all later because it's laggy. I was like, love y'all not as much as I love my husband, but it's up there. YouTube said, Jury, I painted my hair for you. Let me see. No way, no way. It looks so cute. It looks so cute. Listen to Soy Mencho by Lean Ramirez. I take care. Have a good night, everyone. Yes, I see you guys later in the next live stream, okay? Peace and blessings upon y'all. New people, make sure you like the live stream and subscribe to the page if you haven't already. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me better now or something by any chance? Because it's starting to give me that vibe that y'all can. I'm about to go to sleep probably. I don't know how long until I go to sleep though. It's better now. Dang, that's crazy because I 100%. I 100% about to go. Um, ooh, I'm about to go. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna leave now, but it's still good before it gets worse because that's where it's gonna head. So I'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys come back to the live stream and comment, especially if y'all see me before I see y'all. If that makes sense. If y'all see my live stream up here before I see y'all again, make sure you guys tap the video and comment. I appreciate Appreciate it. Love to everybody up here. I see that. Oh, I just